I'll just do my
Yellow.
intros.
Oh, perfect. The music stopped, which means I can just... There we go. Oh, perfect. I just have to unmute the actual game.
With the lovely NK. How's it
Hello.
going?
Doing good. I'm enjoying my time on my Jibanyan throne.
So I'll invite you to party.
I like how someone yesterday was like, I can't believe you did the entire event, like, to get this mount. And it's like, yeah, because I wanted the mount.
Yeah,
I wanted to be able to ride this.
There was a reason.
There was a reason for all that blood, sweat, and tears.
Mm-hmm. Just for the comfy couch.
Again, I said this last night, but I wish I had a couch like this in real life. I would sit on it all the time.
I mean, technically, it wouldn't be too hard to make it.
Oh, like, I know, for example, I could either make one, it would take a while, or I could commission someone for it.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah. You know, this... I love this thing, but... Compared to Fat Cat, I feel like this is way less safe, especially when you start going down.
Oh, yeah, because of the tilt.
Like the full tilt, or even when you're going up, it's...
When you're going down, you're clutching on the sides. It's like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
You know, like, Fat Cat, like, banks and everything, but at least, you know, it's like, oh, it's like a weird horse.
Yeah.
Exactly like a horse.
More like a pony.
I can't why won't you let me go over here? I saved the city!
You should teleport to...
Kugane?
Yeah, Kugane.
Okay. Let me just...
And I'm standing on on the quest giver.
Oh, is it... Are we doing the Monster Hunter?
No. Something else.
Oh, okay. Because I had, like, unlocked that, and I was like, oh, yeah, or I hadn't unlocked that because I was like, we need to do it for stream.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow, daytime in Kugane. I wish it had been daytime forever when I was trying to climb that last night. I'm so mad. I'm still so mad. And then everyone's showing up to climb it with me. I'm like, I don't need everyone here. How many dollars do I have to donate to get NK to switch my server and join my FC? Here's the problem. Here's the problem. One, your free company is not Fat Cat themed. I'm like, I need to make my own. Oh, okay. I'll make my way there. I would have to make my own.
Honestly, I thought I would also make my own as well. It's a lot of work.
And also, your server is not named Satan. It's not Satan. Wait, no, this is Monster Hunter.
Yes, it is. I know. I want it to be more of a surprise.
Okay, because I was like, I've been in this location. I've been here because Meowtroid wanted to show me the nude man.
You just ran right past me.
No, I know. Meowtroid wanted to show me the naked man the other day, and that's how, yeah.
Oh, I didn't... Wait, what? I didn't even know about that.
You didn't know? I hate him. I want to shove him over. I hate him. Go up close to him.
He's naked. Oh, no, he's wearing shorts. Okay. They're skin-colored shorts.
Yes.
Okay.
And he says, feels like I'm wearing nothing at all. I hate him. I hate this man.
I do like it that the railing actually kind of blocks most of your, your lining.
Yeah.
When you're looking out. It's like the perfect height for it.
But what's great is this is also perfect height for like a Hitman 3 kill.
Yeah.
Or just a Hitman kill in general. So I could just shove him over and... Oh. Hello, fat cats. Oh.
Or the fat cat can start eating him. I mean, he doesn't have any clothes on, so that means they won't get any problems digesting.
They were talking for a little bit. Here's Till Israel.
Hello. I'll get you invited.
As far as I know, our server is named after a lesbian queen, Hrothgar. Okay, you're making a pretty good... making a pretty good case. Alright, so unlock this.
Yes. Back to this guy. New king on the block.
Visit my old rival, Palico. I don't remember you.
Yeah, you kind of turned like, who are you?
Yeah, I don't remember you, sir. Wait, if I'm doing this, shouldn't I, like, start wielding, like, huge weapons? Isn't that a thing in Monster Hunter?
Well, it's one of the things. I
mean, that's one of the few things
to.
I know about Monster Hunter, is just that.
I mean, you have a lance, so that's technically close to an insect glaive.
I guess.
I mean, the Monster Hunter World Collaboration, the armor set you get, is the Dragoon armor and weapon. Or insect glaive. Oh, looks like we have to do hunts. We have to go and hunt down this weird creature.
I just realized with the Palico, I'm gonna have to make one of my hotbars specifically just for my mount. Like, one for mounts I like, and one for my pets.
Well, I mean, you can create additional hotbars like that.
I know, but I had one that I kind of just intended for, like, little things like that, and now I'm like, I needed just...
a full one.
I need a full one just for my little guys. I guess. I like how I've always heard the name Rathalos, and I don't freaking know what it looks like. So this will be my introduction to a Rathalos, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yatta.
Yatta. What? Maybe in-game wise, we have never seen a Rathalos in that sense. NK means.
Wow, they are so fast.
Yeah.
They are so fast.
Oh yeah. They're even speeding up.
What the heck? Our fruit company is Popoto themed. It's a lot of potato puns. Did you see my I mean, I guess. Yes, yeah.
Flop. Well, casters for Monster Hunter are basically, it's hard to say, actually. Because, I mean, there is no magic in Monster Hunter.
I was like, hopefully my model doesn't flip out. But I was like, I feel like I'm hunched over a little too much on the keyboard. I love my standing desk. I say still sitting.
That's quite alright. So we have to go to... Ooh, hold on. There we go.
Oh yeah, I was like, wait, why do I have so much money? It's because Hirsch gave me money to put a chair next to my bed in my in my apartment, like creepily close. I forgot.
I read the Rathalos, I'm sorry, but you must be mistaken. I've heard stories of great wyvern that slumbers in the mountain to the north, but it was not red, and most certainly does not go by that name. Still, if this Rathalos you speak truly exists, slay such a beast would bring great honor to my tribe. Mark my words, this beast will far by the blade of the Oron. I have no idea how to pronounce Oronair.
I mean, I'm assuming that's how it's pronounced.
Pronunciations and me do not work hand to hand.
I'm gonna beat you, this person. Here. She's facing me, that means I win.
She didn't have too much to say.
He has him steppy.
Hello, Spicy.
Spicy threw things at me, and I'm not okay.
Oh no. Oh dear. Perhaps the story I heard was true, then. If a young man from your clan lead the flock of dulls down from the mountains.
Zulls?
I don't know how to pronounce shit.
What, you don't like the MSQ and the part you're doing? What's wrong with it?
Hello, Sunny.
What's wrong with the stuff that you were doing? I thought you loved everything about Dawn Trail's story, and it was so much fun, and you're so excited to do more. I need to scoop my fat cat model up a little more again. I feel like, I mean, when I moved my desk, I started sinking. Well, Meowtroid, I heard you loved the story for Dawn Trail so much, and you're excited to experience more Dawn Trail.
You can just hear that excitement from the tone.
That is the groan of excitement I love to hear.
There's this one Final Fantasy XIV person who was on Twitter, and I don't think he's on Blue Sky, alas, which makes me sad. But he would regularly like post like clips of him doing like MSQ and stuff like that, and anytime a white woman would come on screen, he'd go "white woman," because he's black, and so like it was just extremely funny for anytime that you white woman. And like literally the whole reason that I don't want to do MSQ right now can just be boiled down to white woman.
I'm guessing there's a character that you really like.
There's a character that is just I love that character. Just such a good character.
Is that the
so
one
well written.
Is that the one that you said was based on Garnet?
Yeah. Based on Garnet, if Garnet was a colonizer.
Oh no.
Okay, that's what I don't understand. Like from what little I've heard, because like Garnet is a character who's very like I don't know. Like Garnet's a character I like a lot, and so hearing that there's a character that's based on her that just sucks is like, that's why.
Okay, well here's the thing that makes me sad, right? It's like a character. Ooh, a Palico.
Palico. Look at
it. A character who's a colonizer is fine as a concept. Like I don't hate a character just because they're a colonizer. Like that's like Xenos is a colonizer.
A talking cat?
Cat?
A talking cat?
What's wrong with talking cat? Have you not seen turtles and fish around these parts? Oh my goodness,
the smile.
I squished that face! All is forgiven, Final Fantasy XIV.
I want to squish that face so bad!
Even with 9 lives, I can never slay one of my own. That's why I posted that notice seeking help.
Going after Rathalos.
There's a reason they offer the King of the Skies, after all. Some call them fire wyverns, and they counter the ability to breathe fire. I feel powerful just thinking about all the hunters burned to cinders, and I went before I could
his little bow. Oh my goodness.
So cute.
And that smile with the fangs.
The little fangs.
The smile is so good, though.
Oh, I know.
That Palico is more expressive than like 90% of the NPCs in this game.
Yeah, like I was just thinking, like this is a very expressive character. Like
for a side character that's only only for this side quest content.
I remember the first time in this game where I was like, man, that's expressive, was like doing the Hildebrand stuff. Where they were definitely like playing around with how expressive they could make models.
That's Rathalos.
Yes.
Oh, that's a Rathalos? Okay. Let's eat it.
What he just killed was that's a Zoe.
Oh.
It's like a type of cattle, I guess.
I wanted that.
I was hungry.
It's a real animal. They're a hybrid between a cow and a yak.
So an amazing animal then.
I mean, yeah, I freaking love cows. I love yaks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bovine in general, freaking amazing creatures.
One of the things that was so exciting in Yellowstone was anytime you'd see bison on the road.
Bison!
Like, we saw an entire group of them just walking by the car, and then there was, like, a baby with them.
Oh.
And it's like, they were so close, and it's like,
Stay in
delightful.
the car.
Stay in the car, but it was just like, oh my goodness, delightful.
I'm glad that... I mean, it's really sad that bison populations were so decimated. I am glad that we're starting to slowly rebuild them and reintroduce them back out into their habitats.
Oh yeah. Like, it was crazy going there and thinking, like, there's already so many that you would see, and then thinking, like, this is, like, a fraction of what they used to be.
Yeah.
I'm getting in your car.
Well, that's why I spawned it.
Yeah, I'm getting in your car.
Oh, hold on. Where do you think you're going? Hop in.
Drive me, boy.
That sounds so...
Kratos.
Kratos to his son. Drive me,
boy.
Drive me to the DMV.
Drive.
It's really funny rewatching bits of, like, Stargate SG-1 because, like, my mom was kind of revisiting parts of it, and then seeing his actor in that and just thinking, like, it's Kratos. Hello, Jest. Thank you for the lurk. I love the night theme here. It's so chill. I like the steppy.
The steppy is very good.
I'll never call it the step.
Yep, it's always a steppy.
It's always gonna be the steppy. I'm not gonna call them
I can't wait till you play
I'm gonna call them
Pathologic because
tombstones.
I can't wait till you play Pathologic because it's literally called the step in Pathologic also. You're just gonna call it the steppy the whole time.
Yeah, the steppy.
It's actually, technically it's the same step.
The steppy.
Because
I can't wait to get you and stick you in my pocket later.
Rather somewhere along the path.
And this steppy is
I'm afraid you have to go without
Mongolia, which is, so it's like the same steppy.
Meow. What? I only fear to slow you down. I really like that it says meow instead of now.
As I am right meow, I fear I'd only slow you down.
What the fish?
What the fish? Before you go though, I insist you take these with you. When catastrophe strikes, a hunter should never be without mega potions. I don't know if you normally keep medicine on hand to treat your wounds, but I guarantee you've never had anything quite like that. When you and your friends are ready, head on in. You do have friends to help, right?
Wow, so presumptuous.
8? I thought hunters usually fight in groups of 4. Well, I suppose you know best.
I have to start talking like that now that I hear what the catastrophe, right meow.
What the fish?
So, for this one, we have to... Mega potions are used to healing.
Okay.
I haven't done this in so long, so...
So do I have to put them on my hotbar, I'm guessing?
It'll automatically, I think, pop up.
Oh, okay, okay.
It's only on the quest itself. You don't actually get it in your inventory.
I have so many irregular tombstones of Goetia I could be using. I'll keep saying tombstones.
Tombstones.
Meow, do you want to join us for some monster hunting?
Sure. I'm just saying hi to FC mates right now.
Disgusting!
Whoops. And to friends I have not seen in a while.
Okay, you have to sell me on your free company, okay? Besides lesbian Prothgar Queen.
Well, that's the server.
Yeah, that's the server.
Yeah, I just have to withdraw for a second, and then I can just...
I'm actually... So... I'm not... So, Ophi is an officer in our FC. Ophi being my husbando. I am, like, one step below officer. I don't know what that... Let me look at what our free company calls our ranks. So, our FC leader is called the Magistator. The officers are called as administrators. I am the rank just below that. I'm a sweet popoto. Then we have latkes, small fries.
Oh, latkes
are the bomb.
Yeah, latkes
we have
good.
the shit pit.
I don't want to join that. If I get put in that,
I have not been put there, but I did get put into my own. They made a rank named after me once. Should I tell this? Yeah, okay. I once didn't know that you could sort your inventory. Like, I didn't know that there was a sort option, so I had been manually sorting my inventory.
Oh, did you want to go like DPS or
months?
What did you want?
Doesn't matter. Okay. You can go as whatever.
Well, I already queued us up, so there we go.
I was gonna say, like, it might take a sec, so I'm just gonna go flying. No.
I didn't know you could sort your inventory, so I was manually sorting it for months. When they finally taught me that I could sort my inventory, I said, but I like the way that I sort it now. My friend said that I was like the person in Plato's allegory of Plato's cave who looked outside, saw outside the cave, and then went, nah, I'm good, and walked back inside the cave. And so, my name is Kato, so they made a rank for me called Kato's Cave.
So we use only mega potions in the second phase.
Okay.
And I got stuck there for a while. I got stuck in Kato's Cave for a while.
Crimson's Hole. We're playing Monster Hunter now. We decided screw Final Fantasy 14. Let's just Monster Hunter.
Yeah, let's just play Monster Hunter instead. Yeah. So we ported in our Final Fantasy 14 characters. Stick this out here.
Like, why would I ever? Why would I ever? You know, play Final Fantasy 14 ever again? Why can't we climb on this guy?
You can. Just wait.
Okay, well, I want to climb on him now.
Well, it's not that part of the fight yet.
I want to climb on him right now.
I'm used to doing the extreme version of this unsynced now, so being synced is so strange to me.
Damn it.
Well, I'm sorry, we're starting out and we can't...
No, it's fine. I just am like...
Okay.
What are the mechanics again?
So, here's a really funny thing that just happened. Because of my natural Monster Hunter instinct, I pressed X to dodge the attack.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
You know, the fun part was that this was a crossover event, so Monster Hunter got, ouch. Behemoth. He's gonna get me. Don't get me.
I need to get out of here!
He got knocked down.
Alright, now you can get on him. Get on him. Oh, somebody else did it. Well, oh well.
Excuse me.
Do they have to do like a QTE while they're up there, I'm guessing?
Yes.
Yes. Now we have to get behind.
Now we have to get behind the body of the beast. Or that'll kill you.
I think I would survive that, personally.
Alright, and now we have to use our potions. Can't use anything but potions to heal.
Oh, okay.
So everyone has 10 potions, I think. Or is it combined?
Potion.
I just used 1, so if you still have 10, then it's per person.
Per person, yeah.
Yeah, it's per person.
I was wondering why we have potions when we have healers. At least I've got a
The answer is because we're too scared.
Why are we too scared? It's just a dragon.
It's not like we did a whole war with them or anything.
I fought so many dragons. It's just a dragon.
Ouch. Alright, get his tail. Tried to mark it and somebody also tried to mark it and we both marked and then unmarked it.
And we cut off his tail.
LMAO, idiot.
LMAO.
Stupid,
LMAO.
dumb,
Stupid.
idiot.
Why'd you let us do that?
Yeah, why'd you let us do that? Do we get a weapon for it?
Oh dear!
Is this Dark Souls? Do we get a weapon?
Ow. No, but you get armor.
Do I get the gargoyle axe?
Like Monster Hunter.
No. When am I getting the Final Fantasy and Dark Souls crossover?
Honestly though, frick!
When can I
Final
meet
Fantasy
Solaire?
Elden Ring.
Yeah.
When can we dress as Solaire? Is the real question.
Definitely, the emote will have to be Praise the Sun.
Yeah.
I just beat him up.
Really? They couldn't wait a little bit longer for
Oh my
the LB?
god, I want to praise the sun emote.
Yeah, like what? Why did they LB3 now?
No, LB2 because there was no way we were gonna get to LB3 by the time that this thing was gonna die.
But I'm just like, why'd they do it like right now?
Because it was the best time to do it without being smacked around by a big dragon. It was a good call. Makes this go slightly faster.
Yeah.
You didn't. Oh.
Hey!
I was like,
oh my gosh! I pressed the button to use my. Oh my gosh!
It's like Dark Souls. It has the delay.
I hate it.
Yeah.
I hate.
Wait, did my res not work? Oh no, it did.
No, it did.
Okay,
it did.
Yeah, you're gonna have to heal yourself with potions.
Yeah.
All right, just die already. Thank you.
There we go.
There being a delay is so. No.
Just like Monster Hunter
tail
style.
and the back of the guy.
So now do we eat him?
Yeah.
Pops into the chat and waves. Hello, Abyss. I love the kitty sounds.
Now you have to go and collect your spoils from the body.
Brenya.
Start carving.
Yeah.
Breathless tales.
Yeah.
Come on, heart.
Can you imagine a Neko arc? Palico.
Oh my gosh, a nickel arc Palico would be awful, actually. I remember at the party that
You saw the monster.
the party in VR chat that Skullvolver had. At one point, I was Neko Arc Chaos, and there were 2 Neko Arcs, and we were all just like dancing in a corner, just like just a little trio in the corner dancing with really smooth moves.
Magnificent.
A Bloodborne crossover would be good, but Bloodborne will never be used for anything ever again.
Yep.
Would you accept me as your Palico?
It would be my pleasure. You're going in my pocket right now. I wish I had a I wish I had a backpack and I just had that peeking out.
Carry him around like a baby Bjorn.
I need the baby carrier for him. Oh, I want one so bad.
Oh yeah, and then our lowest rank in our FC is just... So the second lowest is Grand Friar, which apparently has more permissions than Shit Pit.
Okay, let's go to Kugane.
And then the lowest we have is just Rude Pit. And this rank has no privileges. So if you are being rude, I guess that's where we stick you.
Fat Cats, you're gonna have to stop talking for a little bit.
I know in our free company Discord, if you're not in the free company but you're still like in the Discord, you're set to rank home fries.
I'm just thinking of like what tier of potato would I be like? You have to name me this in your group. You have to name me this. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of a specific potato type.
I'm trying to become more active in my FC again. I used to be very, very, very active.
They were just warming up to fight the Rathlos.
Only Meow finished preparing?
My other FC member who's online right now.
Another monster in need of slaying?
Yeah, that's what he sounds like. That's what all Rogadins sound like.
No, this guy's not a Rogadin, is he? Like
Oh no, I can't tell from this angle. He might just be a very buff here.
Yeah, he's here.
Oh, never mind. Oh no, he's not even buff. I just couldn't see him from behind. He's just got the
want to
silly
know.
arm.
I still want to know, why do the Highlander heroes look like the most depressed entities? of all the races, why do they look like depression incarnate?
Actually, kind of funny. That laugh kind of reminded me more like Titus's laugh.
Depression incarnate. I mean,
or Titus.
I mean, they say as Titus.
They say it is Titus, alas.
Oh, that was
what was it
raining.
saying? Nope, I forgot. Oh no, I was gonna say Hildebrand is a Highlander, and he doesn't look depressed.
Hildebrand is the exception. Is the one Highlander.
His dad's a Highlander too. He also doesn't look
both
depressed.
exceptions.
The Hildebrands are like the only Highlanders that don't look like they're sad all the time.
Well, they can't be sad. I mean, Hildebrand, no.
Yeah, they're
More
so
mature,
joyful.
anyway.
Like they would. Is his mom a Highlander?
I think his mom. Yeah, I think his mom is also a Highlander. She's just got really goofy pigtails for a Highlander.
Also, we get a few other stuff too.
We are eating Rathalos.
Yeah.
Now I know what all that meat was. It wasn't Kryl that people were eating. Every time I would see the spit, I would just be like, no, Kryl!
Ryle, no. How dare you?
And we can talk to him again. And this will
He's
lock
doing
the screen.
the fastest squats.
Yeah.
Cat zoomed herself face first in a closet door.
I've had tougher battles, that's true. The trio! Get this text box out of my screen! I need to see this!
The council has begun!
They're all surrounding freaking Celine.
Second she lands. Whoops.
Falling over. Okay, I corrected myself.
Oh, apparently our second in command has been remodeling our free company house.
Ooh. I mean, I would invite you into, the Rubber Rosses. Or the Rubber Bands, as we're called.
Worst case, if you just end up on Brynhildr, you can make your own free company and just become a sister free company.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Well, not officially, but
Friends of cats do like their fried potatoes.
All right, so our secondary leader is named Ranatan. We just call them Ran. And they've been decorating for Christmas, apparently.
Oh, they got let down.
It's looking good so far.
Yeah, so I can
So you know how you love fat cats?
Yeah.
So they're obsessed with Pisces specifically.
Pisces are really cute, though.
Yeah.
I'm sad that the Pisa mount is one that I have to pay for.
Yeah.
Because it's good.
They got the Pisa mount, and like they're obsessed.
Don't move. Don't move.
Anytime that we would do maps.
Move.
Oh, sorry. Oh, no, the map.
There we go. Oh. No, they're not as
anytime
lined
we
up.
would do. Anytime that we would do maps and we had to fight Pisas, they went, "Good luck with that," and would refuse to do anything. Like they would not attack a single Pisa. They wouldn't heal us if we got attacked by Pisas.
Great Hunt EX, my old nemesis. Oh, my beloved. Oh yeah, I was like, what was I gonna do? I wanted to HUD layout. Oh my gosh, I forgot. Freaking forgot about all of this.
Line you up.
Because I was like, I'm gonna make this into a.
There we go.
You know what? Let's just pull out the Palico. My friend. Put you here. Do they talk to each other?
I don't know what they actually do.
Because they...
Figuratively.
Yeah, they do!
Aw, I didn't know that.
I did not see that on mine yet.
Hello, Vapor. Oh, okay. I think yours offended mine. Oh yeah, I did get the,
So the,
I got my new dance.
The spigots are also, you can put them in your house.
Yeah, like there's the outdoor and the indoor ones.
Mm-hmm. And also you get food from it, too.
Yeah,
you still gotta get Rathalos.
Finally got this dance. It looks too good compared to the one I've seen men do, where it looks like someone's awkward dad shuffling.
By way of comparison.
My knees!
I'll reply with a dance of my own.
I immediately knew what you were gonna do. I beat you to it.
Still watching you plays making this episode. I can see. True.
I remember when I got this dance, that was the thumbnail to the video, was when I had to do that in a cutscene. You gotta do the traditional Manderville dance. Come on. Yeah, do some MSQ?
Yep, can do MSQ.
Yeah, MSQ.
Why did you say it like that? Yes, MSQ.
Yes.
Yes.
So I'm excited for you. You get to do MSQ that's enjoyable. Enjoy it while it lasts.
I'm stuck thinking now about
Yesify Golem.
Yes,
because that's where my brain, that's
Golem.
also where that was what I was thinking.
My precious yes.
Yes.
Yeah, just like I don't know why he sounds like that.
Sneaking, yes.
I had to tell him when I met him, like that entire video made me laugh like so hard I started choking. Because
there are some times where I'll just be watching a Kraken thing and like I won't have laughed so hard that I've started crying in like months, if not years. And then all of a sudden Kraken will do or say or have something happen that makes me laugh so hard that I can't breathe.
I think the moment that
and that
made
definitely
me,
was one of them.
The moment that made me like start hyperventilating, I was laughing so hard, was the part where it was just like, I forgot what he asked Gollum, but Gollum's like, "We'll do anything to survive."
I think it was he asked him about breeding.
Yeah, the breeding hall. So it's like,
the breeding hall.
Precious, we'll do anything we need to survive.
We don't want to, but we'll do anything we need to survive.
I still also like the bit that's like, hey, let's you disguise yourself. Let's practice. It's like, hey, Gollum, and it's like, well, you immediately failed by identifying yourself. I've actually been rewatching Edward already. One of my favorite parts early on is still when it's like they have him run to the ladder and he just like immediately blocks the way, doing his entire spiel about like, I enjoyed all the times we had together. I will see you in better circumstances.
The next time we shall meet.
Cannot execute while mounted. Okay, well, can I... What, you want me to jump?
You have to find your way to jump around.
Just hop off.
But I was literally just right there. Just let me do a lookout. Whatever.
You can't look out while you're on a mount.
On a mount, yeah, sure, yeah.
You can't get the right view.
I hate this game.
Here, I'm just in a cutscene of flashbacks and all that. Did you want to try at least the EX?
Well, I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, we can do it unsynced.
I can carry your corpse through it.
Hey, Elise, just a question. Just a question. Why are you white? Every time I see
ask
her,
people why they're white.
Like for real, when she first put on that outfit, I kept thinking like, is it okay for you to wear that? Like, is it like, are you
culturally appropriate?
Are you allowed? And then it's like, oh yeah, she's an Alamegan. She just doesn't look like one.
Yeah, I don't know.
You didn't get that.
I don't know.
She's so pink.
Like, Minfilia is also Alamegan, and I'm just like, really?
I'm so distracted by the guy here. Every time I see him, I forget that he has, like...
Oh, Arnvald?
Yeah, I always forget that he has, like, scene boy hair, almost. Like, hair I saw in high school. I keep forgetting.
He's not as bad as that one My Chemical Romance void sent from the Halloween event.
Oh, I hated that guy.
Arnvald's chill. I think Arnvald's chill.
No, Arnvald's chill, but it's like I constantly forget
He does have
that
he does
has
have
those
kind of silly
bangs.
feathered hair. Yeah.
As much as I hate to say this, he kind of has that little bit of a Bieber type hair.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
it
that's
is Bieber
exactly
hair.
what it is.
Yeah. It doesn't really match his jawline, I guess.
Yeah.
No, like there's some hairstyles in this game where I'm like, I don't know why you picked that for this NPC. It doesn't fit them. Like I would almost rather you have like an original hairstyle sometimes for NPCs than whatever this is.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry that that we gave you guys Bieber.
Bieber fever.
Yeah.
Bieber fever.
Bieber.
Bieber fever.
Back, all of you!
Fever.
Fever.
Like hell's
Fever.
We know who you've got in there!
Alright. Do I do it? Do I finally do it? Do I change the interior of my house and make it so that all of my house no longer has furniture in it? It's mostly cleared out anyway, so.
What's going on?
So yeah, I can't remove the pillars in my apartment. I'm mad.
Someone like
Yeah, I'm a little mad too, because I wanted to be able to do that too.
It's true then! The bitch really is in there!
I wonder if you
Knew it!
can...
I bloody knew it! We demand
Oh,
vengeance!
wow.
Bring her out!
Cuss words.
Today we butcher the butcher!
They're not allowed to say that in this game. It's rated for everyone.
Don't mean that! You know better than the Imperials. If you'd all just calm down!
Don't think it's rated E for everyone.
Why not? Why not?
Why not?
That bit in Half-Life VR AI, like the way Holly says that,
Why
just
not?
why not?
It's so sad. It's like
The most genuine confusion.
How many of your resistance
Why
friends
not?
have died at her hands, eh? And here you are, protecting her!
You could use your mini map to find the objective.
So
I don't have one of those.
Why not?
Why not?
Hearken to me, brothers and sisters of Alamigo. Hey,
My mom is here.
That's the bull of Alamigo.
I just love Wayne also going, did you hear about Gabe Newell? Did you know, you guys know Gabe Newell, right? And Holly was like, I do. Why do I know him?
It is enough to
Like,
bring an old
the AI is programmed to know who Gabe Newell is.
But I ask
Oh my gosh, there's
brothers
one
and
bit in the
Your
gnome-
mom is
not
here.
Yeah, my mom's
family
here.
and
My
friends
gladiator
were
mom's
cut
here.
down before your very eyes. But to think
With
also
his
of the
one
ones who were
arm.
abducted,
My
the
one-armed
ones who may
mom.
yet live. Where were they taken?
Like one winged angel.
These questions demand answers. I share your
There's
thirst
this
for
one
justice,
bit in
for
the
vengeance.
gnome videos
But
with
we
Wayne
will
Radio
gain only
TV,
fleeting satisfaction if we
where
give in to
there's
our
all of a
base
sudden like
appetites.
commentary
We'll never
nodes
know
that
the
play,
truth.
and it's like really hostile Gabe
Now
Newell.
is the time that we, the people,
I've
Hostile Gabe
sent
Newell.
I've sent the TF2 mercenaries to your house, and they're gonna beat you and your dog with hammers. It's
I don't know
like,
why-
what?
Look to our example.
My mind's
Will they
just
see a people who held fast to their
thought
principles, or
of
one who
just
cast them aside and tried.
George R.
I say to you,
for a second there.
it is our responsibility to give
Like-
these prisoners a fair
Well,
trial, that they might answer.
Yo,
to
you are
all of
cutting out for
Alamigo.
me.
The Guardians called us savages.
The same.
Be damned if we pray.
Like, I cannot understand you. You are cutting out so much for me. I might have, like, me.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's
Oh.
on my end or not. Hold on.
No, it's me.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Bit of laggy.
I know you're right.
Is it Discord?
I do.
I think it was
Oh,
Discord.
I think Discord itself is kind of
Yeah, like now I can hear
yeah.
everyone.
I can't hear anyone. I'm gonna have to reset my.
He left.
Discord. He left.
He left. I feel so
Without
alone.
even saying goodbye.
Dang, look at that one Rogadin slutting it up.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's I mean, that's Alamigo in a nutshell.
Everyone's fixed. Okay, good.
Like, I was so focused on everything, like...
Oh.
Yeah. Like, oh, the speech and everything, and then all of a sudden it's like, I look at that NPC, I'm like, whoa, okay. Inappropriate for this event here, you know, things. I say with my fat cat slippers.
So I was about to put all of my stuff into storage in my house, and then I saw one little piece of furnishing that my husband lovingly set down as a cute little Easter egg, which was just a spare set of glasses. Monago.
Monago.
I also can't tell what accent the Alamegans are supposed to have.
They're supposed to sound a bit like this. From
Not quite.
Judging by the cutscene.
So basically, kind of.
They sound more Scottish to me.
Yeah, a bit of Scottish, a bit of old-timey British.
Fantasy accent. There, I got it in one.
Yeah, fantasy accent.
Yep.
Like, I don't know what Fordola's accent is supposed to be. It's like
I like
Scottish person, but from the streets.
I like how they were kind of like, oh, you know, they've been going after like Xenus's grave and everything. I'm just thinking like, what? It's the public toilet?
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
they basically.
I think it should be.
Is this the dynamic here, where it's just like, okay, we gotta like start courting it off or something?
Damn, Monago.
It's like Margaret Thatcher's grave.
Oh my god.
And it's crazy, we're never seeing Xenos ever again. It's crazy.
Next time you see him, it's to go piss on his grave.
Yeah, like that's crazy. It's just gonna be that, and it's like, I'm never seeing this character ever again. I'm never seeing him, like, not in his stupid armor. That's like,
You know
so
he's
sad.
in Dissidia, right?
I did not know he was in Dissidia.
Yeah.
Why'd they put him in Dissidia?
Shrug, because he was like one of the only characters from Final Fantasy XIV that they could justify putting in a fighting game, I guess.
Oh, they put also, yeah, I can't remember her name now. Crap. Yustola in there as well.
Okay, I was gonna say Yustola? Because Yustola... Well, what's funny to me is that Yustola for the longest time was like kind of like the poster child for Final Fantasy XIV. And then Estinian became the poster child for Final Fantasy XIV for a while.
That's a downgrade.
I agree. I do agree on that. Regardless of how I feel about Estinian, that is a downgrade.
Enter the prison.
I don't think they have a poster child anymore.
Should be Kryl.
It should be Kryl!
Because I love Kryl. Every time Kryl shows up in a cutscene, I'm so happy.
I love Kryl. Maybe you should do Eureka just for the sake, because it's technically Kryl's storyline, which is almost enough to get me to do Eureka, but not quite.
Like, of all the Scions, like, Kryl is probably my favorite one.
Thank you! Finally, somebody else who has good taste.
It's just...
Kryl's my favorite Scion. I say this even though there's like people will fight me over that, but no, Kryl's my favorite Scion.
Wait, what? People don't...
No, people like Kryl, but they like have other Scions that they like more than Kryl.
Oh, I like
Kryl.
Thancred better.
Yeah, no.
What do you mean to put me out of my
I mean,
I
there
know
are
you
people who like Thancred better.
Yep.
I don't trust them. We didn't arrest her for any crimes. We arrested her for the bad dye job.
With that is a crime.
It's like, we can't let you walk outside with that, madame.
Remember what I said. How I promised you you'd live
The
long enough to see
ends
us
are
win
really
our
dry.
freedom.
It's like starting
Well, I
to
meant
break.
The fray.
And not
Yeah,
to
it's not healthy. Versus Lisa's
You're wasting your
luxurious hair.
All of this is pointless. There's no reason to keep me alive, and you know it. I killed your men.
Oh, she's
I
almost.
killed my men. And you know what my only regret is? That I didn't kill you when I had the chance.
That's a lie, and you know it.
What was that
What
animation?
you're trying to do? That we're blind? Yeah, you're a fool.
He was just very, I don't know,
Relentless.
Looney Tunes animated.
Anything and everything to get what you want.
Who of all the characters
this
would
far,
paint
climbing over the
a
bodies of your own
tunnel on the
brothers
side
and
of
sisters
a
just to piss it
cliff?
all away?
Emmett Selk.
Emmett? Okay.
I see you, Fedora.
Okay,
see
okay.
you for what
I
you are.
see.
It's between Emmett Selk and the character that I think that you might like more than Emmett, but that's just
I think
me hoping you
Emmett
might
is
like
a
him more.
big thing.
Okay, so I'm assuming then that I will actually like Emmett. If this
think
is
you'll
the,
like Emmett,
if this
so.
is the
Yeah.
character that would paint like a tunnel on this, like on a wall.
He is
Which Scion
the
would run
second-
into
he is
it?
He's the second most likely. The Scion most likely to run into it would probably be Alphino.
Okay.
Yes, it would be.
Today's banquet.
Oh, a tunnel! This could
Followed
be a
up by
shortcut.
maybe Arianshe.
No. Thankfully, would already have went into the tunnel because he tried to go into the painted tunnel because of Emmett's because he painted in a little tiny crap. I can't remember her name now. Crap, name. Why are names escaping me? Nymphilia at the end of the other side of the tunnel. It's like Nymphilia through the end of the tunnel. I have to go to her.
I just want like the dumbest trap to get all the Scions because I feel like I don't know.
That would be well.
I don't know. I feel like so many of them would run into the wall.
Filthy.
Would Kala?
Yes, Kala would
Yeah.
run into the wall.
There is one.
You
there is
paint
one
a
character.
fat. Emmett paints a fat cat, and then she immediately like goes head
runs
first.
through- I don't know if it would be Emmett. He's. I would say he's the second most likely one to paint a tunnel on the side of the wall and trick somebody to run into it. The most likely, I think, is in Endwalker, and you're not going to meet them until.
I'm so curious as to who this character is, and I'm excited now.
Yeah,
Because-
I don't want to. I don't want to say a thing. And for the record, this character really came out of left field for like everybody. We were all like, "Who is this fucking clown? Who in the? Who is this goddamn clown?"
I don't even know who you're talking because I've never even gone to the content.
Good. I won't say. I won't spoil who the character is. I especially don't want to be like, "Oh, you'll like this character," and then it's like, I don't want to like build up expectations or anything like that because I want to see if you'll like this character.
Because it's really funny, like how Skullvolver was
Abyssal
also...
might. Yeah, I think you know
Yeah.
Abyssal.
Well, definitely Emmett is going to be is like the amount of fandom that he's gotten
Man, her
is
dye
well
job
justified.
was bad from the start.
She was
That's
born
so
with it.
unfortunate.
Traitors!
Even the crowds hated her hair.
It wasn't for like any actual story reasons. It's like I hate that.
Your hair.
Please! You have
Let's
to do
stone her
something.
because of her hair.
You're in danger!
Abyssal messaged me asking if it was the character that they thought, and I said yes. And they were like, "Yeah, you're right."
I like it was funny. Skullvolver predicting like Emmett,
Citizens, we have
Golbez. I forget what other character.
I'm surprised that he didn't predict the character that I'm thinking of. I mean, maybe he did.
It's alright.
I don't recognize any of them.
Although-
Like I knew Golbez from like previous Final
I
Fantasies.
think those are the only two that you said, because I think you read to me his his predictions, and those were the only two that I recall.
He did bring up Ravana specifically for himself.
Oh yeah, Ravana.
And
yeah.
it's like, yeah, Ravana.
That was correct.
Love Ravana. Love his
Susano's good.
Love his bug dirge music.
That's really
Bug
good.
Waltz turning into Bug Dirge. I'm sorry I'm talking about all of this over a not happy cutscene.
Let the savages have their fun. They'll be more compliant once they've tired themselves out.
And now her father is dead.
Bug boners.
Don't say that. Don't say
when did
that.
I get a demon box?
Bug boner.
Apparently I got a demon box minion.
I'm just thinking of Shadows of the Dam now.
Why?
A big boner.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Why would you want to become a
Oh,
soldier?
it was so fun, like watching Skullvolver play that, because he had told me that he played a little bit of it like years ago, and it's just like he dropped off of it, and he was like, "No, I'm just gonna go play Halo," basically.
Would have been funnier if Fordola's mother had said, "My God, what had you done to your hair?"
No, her hair was already like that though.
You know better than a common
But
savage.
watching him play Shadows of the Damned and like giggling at everything was so much fun. Like hearing someone like so delighted by all the dumb jokes in that
Can't you see?
was wonderful.
Means nothing to them.
I can't get over the fact that we said corporate mandated boners.
So I'll play the part.
Yeah, because I don't know like
I'll
how
join the
else to
Legion
explain
and I'll
that.
Make them respect me.
I think that
When the mob see that,
swear
they'll think twice before
sweary.
throwing their stones.
Fuck, I don't know why. I my brain mixes up sweary and Suda sometimes. I think that Suda just really wanted to write boner
Rudolph
jokes. He said, F it, I'm gonna make boner jokes. If they won't let me make my super serious thing, I'm gonna make boner
It'll
jokes.
be hard, humiliating.
You're gonna regret this. It's a Freddy got fingered type situation.
Yeah.
Gave me money.
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna regret it.
You're gonna regret it. I'm gonna make you regret
Anything if
this.
we have to. We'll do whatever it takes to be free.
I literally just referred to redesigning the interior of my house as blowing up the house.
For a
we blew up
second,
the house.
the guy on the right, for a second, like, kind of when someone was in front of him, he almost looked like Kahara.
Yeah, no, you're
For
not
like
wrong.
a second, just like more jacked.
A more jacked Kahara. I wonder if you can make Kahara in this game.
I wonder if anyone has actually tried to make Fear and Hunger characters in this game. I would be
Probably.
shocked if
I
they
don't think it would be that hard.
Yeah, it shouldn't be that hard.
But I mean, I would be shocked if someone hasn't made
So,
any
I'm sure they
Hunger
have.
characters.
you mean to
They must
You've
have.
seen Kahara?
You've seen Kahara,
You
nice.
repentant traitor whose death will serve to you.
Like, I'm sure that they've made probably all of them.
Shut up.
You had every chance to kill yourself. Fashion a
Kahara,
noose from your clothes.
Dars.
Wait for the guards to leave you alone long enough to
Ragnvalder,
slip it over.
Ragnavagadaga.
Damn, are involved? Jesus.
I know.
I said shut up!
Oh, but then it would have all been for nothing, wouldn't it? Whatever it takes. That's what you said.
Been in my head, have you? Had a little peek at my past.
I mean, yeah, you're blonde. Like, I got like a psychic vision.
And what? A few stolen memories tell you everything you need to know, do they? Don't you dare patronize me! You don't know a god's damned thing about the life I've led! The bastards that killed him. The bastards that let it happen. My father deserved better! I swore I'd do whatever it took to make them pay!
And she's now using the echo.
Look into
Yeah,
my
'cause she looked
past.
at least a blonde woman.
Yeah, look into my past. Look at how Xenos was like, yo, bestie. That was some picture they decided to pick for Xenos.
Yep.
Happy moments.
That's
before the
probably
boss.
that's just the face that sticks out to Kala the most.
Yep.
I was like, why is he smiling at me like that? Why does he act like he knows me? This is weird. Who are you?
This guy's weird.
This guy's weird.
All that
You can sum up Xenos pretty well with this guy's weird.
This guy's weird. I don't like him.
And now she understands your pain.
The things they've done to you.
Like, oh, that's what you've been dealing
The
with.
betrayal. The endless fighting. Yet there you stand. Unbroken. How? Why?
I have no thoughts going through my head at all times for Dolo, that's why. That's...
You have to be empty.
For those that could yet save.
I should pick the same
So
one.
dramatic.
Damn you.
Gotta be dramatic.
You gotta be.
Damn you all.
Like, she doesn't realize, she's seen all my memories there, but she doesn't realize that...
Is she gonna say that you blew it up? You blew it all to hell? Oh no. Damn you. Damn you all to hell.
She looks into my memories and everything, but she doesn't realize that all I'm actually thinking about is like a rotating fat cat in my mind. Like, that's it.
She looks into your memories and it's just a rotating fat cat. All that power, all that pain, it's too much for anyone.
But then also on the side is Crowd on a spigot.
Yes!
Oh my god.
Well, no, that was part of
cat
like, she
drooling.
she helped out on that.
Pulls my tablet out. Oh my god, Abyss.
I'm just thinking also of like, there's all those seeds cut in, and then one of them is like the boss that opens up to have a fat cat in it. Where it's like,
Oh my god, yes.
That's another thing. She's like, wait, what was that? Why did I see that?
Or better yet, that can be more of the lore of where you actually got Fat Cat, is more you rescued the Fat Cat from the giant, from piloting the robot and converted it to your ways of being good-ish.
That's wonderful. That's a delightful plot point. It's like I freed it like from one of Eggman's robots.
Oh, I can't wait to see the movie. I still gotta show you the first two movies.
Yeah.
Storm cannot fit all of Place furnishings. Oh no, I have too much furniture.
I like how our Palicos are talking again.
Mine hasn't been talking to yours at all.
Really?
Excuse me.
Oh, there they are.
You keep yours keeps offending mine, apparently. Because mine walks away every time.
Oh, no. Mine walks away from my end. So clearly yours is doing something.
Oh, they're talking again. Like, here's the thing about Xenos. I like to make
Yes?
fun of him because of the armor in particular.
Mm-hmm.
I did think he was a fun antagonist, but the armor that he had is too funny to, like, not make fun of him every time he shows up.
So you're saying if he didn't have the armor, you
if he didn't have the armor, I would find him more enjoyable to be on screen.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
because the way he's just like, yo, bestie! Remember all the times we had, all like playing in the mud, good times.
Remember when I decided to attack your resistance and kill just about everyone? I remember that. So much fun.
I mean, Livia did that.
I'm just thinking, like, I'm just imagining him having the entire Benry, like, monologue at the end.
Oh my god. Like, actually, though, Xenos has, like, Benry... He's like Benry energy in terms
the
of,
first
like...
time we met. He is my Benry. Like,
he's your Benry.
He's simultaneously, like, just the villain, but also, like, thinking he's my best friend, and then it's like, no, what are you talking about? And then he just shows up, like, he walks up to characters and asks, like, yo, do you have, like, PS Plus free month? Got video games?
Hey, it's Mom.
I was gonna play Heavenly Sword. It's gonna have 50 people in one server throwing frags and stuff.
What kills me is that it feels like Scorpio's just playing himself at that point.
My favorite part of that monologue is the part where you can hear him like moving the microphone closer to him, like he's really passionate, like
he's getting into it. Yeah,
adamant that it's like Heavenly Sword is not a ripoff. It's like is not a ripoff of God of War.
Like getting closer up to the mic as he says it.
He gets closer. Yeah, his crappy mic was really good, and then he had to retire it. And it's never been the same ever since.
Mm-hmm.
It was so bad.
I did enjoy Heavenly Sword.
I heard it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
But it's just, no, this entire villain monologue just, for this character, just wound up turning into like a tangent about Heavenly Sword, and it was just like, what does this have to do with any of this? Like, what does this have to do with, like, the invasion that's happened? Any of that? Man, I remember when Kryle was cooking in here.
Oh yeah! The, tanning bed.
The master subject. Up top, like, pan up, and there's Genova.
Seriously, though?
Sephiroth comes crashing down.
Xenos comes crashing down.
Xenos would leave a crater with his armor, I'm just saying. Stupid.
The second thing is not around there, though.
Yeah.
I was like, where is it? Where is it? It's not there at all. It's over there.
Yeah. This stupid.
You should go give Alphino a noogie.
Terrible. Remember when I called him Alfie?
Yes. I don't know, Alfie. I don't know if I want to get involved in this. And he was just like,
I choose to ignore that you called me that.
I don't think that you ever get to call him Alfie ever again.
Wow, thanks, Yoshi P.
Like, not that I recall, anyway. Because they're cowards. I forget, where is Alice? She's still recovering? From when she got, like, sliced up.
Right? I'm sitting here thinking, like, the beginning, like, most of Stormblood, I was like, yo, it's really nice doing stuff with Alice. Because, like, there's two, really didn't get to see her in A Realm Reborn unless you did the Bahamut coils. And then it's like, Heaven's Word, she's not there until, like...
the patch, post-patch.
Like, afterwards. And now she's out of commission again.
I think she'll be back by the end of the current patch that you're in, if I'm not mistaken.
Wait, who?
Alice.
Alice, yeah, I think so.
Like, she definitely comes back, like, in the patch content. I just don't remember at which point she's back. You've got quite a bit of patches to do.
Yeah.
Patches.
Remember Patches? I miss him every day.
I killed him.
I didn't kill him. Definitely not.
I didn't know about him.
Patches concert of Miyazaki. Could never kill Patches. Me neither. Never. I would never kill Patches.
Not even by accident. I would never kill him.
No, not even by accident. Definitely not by I definitely did not parry and riposte Patches to death by accident.
I'm still thinking about when he shows up in 3, scamming you a second time, and he's got Sigurd's armor, and he's just doing the worst impression of him.
It's right over
there.
there.
I think there's some treasure. It's right over there.
Oh da. I know.
My folks got me this kind of a snack from Italy.
Yo, what kind?
Nice.
It's a... I kind of ripped the label. It's like this, I have no idea what it is. It's alright.
Oh, we
Indescribable.
It's just like this white type of... like, I have part of it. It's like Fruity de Bosco.
So is it like a tangier thing? Is it?
Yeah, tang. Yeah,
okay,
yeah. Tang.
Okay. Like I can see. I can picture it. We
I
actually
can put it up on the camera too. You know.
Yeah.
1 second. I'm just trying to get the paper back off of it, the edible parts, because I just ate some paper. So yeah, it kind of looks like this.
Okay.
It has like fruits, nuts, and berries in it.
Interesting.
Very tangy.
Like there's an H Mart that opened out here, which is very exciting. I like H Mart.
Mm.
Oh,
we have them here too.
And
H Mart's great.
Yeah, H Mart's great. Like the only thing is they need to open kind of like more of the food spots in there. You know, like it's still kind of like under construction, but like the actual shopping part, the supermarket part is open. And I'm like going through stuff because we were checking it out because I was like, ooh, you know, I went to an H Mart in New York. It's great. And then we're kind of like, oh, my mom would love this. Like, this is perfect for her. But then it's funny because we walk by the snacks, and of all the things, I find Lion, like lion bars, which are things that I get in France on occasion. And I was like, what are these doing of, like, here of all places? And I read the packaging because I'm like, are these the French, like, just imported from France? Like, wait, what? And it's written in Polish on the back, and I'm like, what are these doing here of all places? They're good candy bars.
A good candy bars, Bronner.
They're good, and there's a good cereal they make. It's tasty.
Alright, I've reset my house.
Okay, stew, tea, pudding, or money.
Or money.
Or money. Could it be the chocolate coins? I would like that. It would be fun.
I'm just trying to... Okay, so...
Chocolate Gill.
I was just looking up to see where we are in, like, how... for the patch of up to, like, Stormblood and all that.
Well, you've just done the first patch, I think, is, like, where you're...
We are technically halfway through 4.1.
Yeah, that's what I'm... Yeah. Like, you'll know...
When they say, there's a bringer of shadows.
No!
Is that what I'll know?
No, you'll know when you're in, like, another patch, when there's, like, a new dungeon, a new trial, like, something like that.
Yeah, something will stand out to saying, okay, hey, this is not, like, where you were. This is, like, new content.
Like, new content type thing.
This is not just story.
This is crazy. Like, all of this, it's almost like there's a Shadowbringer.
It's almost like somebody's bringing the shadows.
It's crazy.
It's almost like one brings shadow and one brings light. Two-tone echoes tumbling through time. 3 score wasted. 10 cast aside. Fourfold knowing, no end in sight.
I keep thinking, like, the way I don't know any of this stuff is just making me think of when they interviewed, like, they interrogated Scorpion on his limited knowledge of Star Wars, and it was just like, what do you think is gonna happen here based on the title? Like, the Phantom Menace, what do you think is going to happen here?
To be fair, I barely know what the title was supposed to imply there.
Yeah.
What? But it's so obvious.
I don't remember the movie very well, other than that there were Gungans that you won't let me forget about.
You have been busy.
Gungan Society. Yoshi P was inspired by them.
Society.
Liberation of Alamigo will have far-reaching consequences.
Misa, agree.
Yeah, my favorite Jar Jar Binks quote: "Misa, Gongaga."
Misa Gongaga.
Speak of Rauban and his future.
Misa Gongaga. God, that's so cursed. Why would you say that?
Member of the Syndicate and General of the Immortal Flames. Yet though he has come
I feel like I haven't seen Nanamo in forever. Welcome back.
I haven't seen Nanamo in forever. It's been like a whole expansion.
I know, like.
And now that she is free, I thought it only a matter of time.
He's still recovering from being poisoned.
To return to her.
Hello.
Emperor's like sneaking up behind Otto, like.
You missed us killing Rathalos.
Suffice it to say.
Oh,
but I have a Palico.
So lightly of handing over
We can kill Rathalos again.
Yeah, we could.
And retaking his place.
But it'd be harder though.
We'll do the EX version.
I will welcome him with open arms, of course. He is my most trusted advisor and my dearest friend.
So what you're saying, NK, is that Palico is better than Fat Cat?
No, it's not, but it's very, it's very lovable. It had very good expressions that it was making.
Squishable face.
Yeah, it had a very squishable face, like you could see its little kitty fangs.
Or return to Alamigo.
I think I'm finally figuring out what's going on with my computer, or at least what seems to be causing the issue.
How can he freely make such a choice?
It looks like the RAM on my computer is failing.
Oh, that would explain a lot.
Yeah. My duties as a sultana alone. I must go forward.
So yeah, definitely need a new computer.
Yeah.
And hear the wind with my own
you could probably just replace the RAM and your computer would be okay.
I mean, it's an outdated computer.
I mean, yeah, you'd need a new computer. There's no doubting that.
I miss Nanamo.
Yeah, she's great.
Allow me a moment
of all the leaders, she's my favorite one. Like of the first three, the starting 3 areas.
But don't you?
Well, it's not even a contest.
Yeah.
Well, okay, maybe a little bit of a contest with Merlwyb, but...
Yeah, I like Merlwyb a lot as well, but Nanamo is my favorite one.
Well, she has the most amount of interaction with the player.
But leader-wise, didn't you really enjoy the Emperor?
That's not someone I talk to.
But they're a leader.
I don't talk to. I've never the Emperor in this game. I've never
you
met him.
and the Emperor have never been in the same room.
Yeah, I just had like a psychic vision of him, and I saw his hat, and I hated it so much.
We've never been in the same room as the Emperor. Maybe we're the Emperor.
Maybe you're the Emperor.
Here, look at the Palico.
Wait,
the big
didn't we
twist
run
that
into the
Calico was
Emperor
actually the
back
Emperor
in,
all along?
Nope.
Look at him.
That wasn't the Emperor.
Palico, what weapon is that?
It's a shovel.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just generic
Palico and Calico.
Right? And it's a little independent, so he just kind of wanders around wherever he wants.
Yeah, I mean, he is wearing the adventure set for Palicos.
Okay, I will do unrestricted party.
Looks like he's running up to hit someone with that shovel.
Okay, I'll queue us up for the Great Hunt Extreme.
Show me money.
Okay, I will. Oh, perfect.
Oh, yeah, sure.
We're doing unsynced, so
unsynced. So
yes.
this will go fast because I've done this many times. Firstly, it'd be really funny if the mount dropped. It's a 1% chance.
It would be funny. That just means that we
happened
have to
me
fight it a lot.
After only 4 tries.
Oh, I like that they have the one of the Monster Hunter insignias in the background there.
No, they actually did really good with this collaboration.
What is that?
The nice thing is that it's a permanent collaboration, just like Nier Automata.
Did you see the prices for the stuff from that smithy guy? We need to fight him a lot anyway.
Oh, I forgot to update my picture.
Alright, y'all look like you're going
to the DMV.
Alright, let's go.
Remember to cut the tail off so you can get extra drops.
That is actually one of the things that we have to do with this. We have to cut the tail off.
Oh.
Watch out.
I mean, I didn't know that they actually implemented that.
No, they did. Yes, they definitely did. Oh, he's about to do it again.
Oh, okay. Get these kitties out of here. I still wish I had the.
Oh, come on! I was careful.
Oh,
big guy on me.
Let's get. Yeah, I'm stuck.
What do you say, NK?
I still wish that.
All right, get behind the thing.
Yep.
Oh, it's this way.
I'm drawing. I wish that I had recorded when we were playing Warframe and I hit that one grandma and her cats and with a hammer and I sent them all flying. Like they just all went. It was really good.
Also, how you said it so happily to find. There's like, oh, smash!
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Now keep those on the edge of the arena.
Yeah, so there's not the.
So we don't want them in the middle of the arena.
We need to pick Telestriel up.
Telestriel can respawn in.
Okay.
The terrestrial gets knocked out of the arena.
Okay.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, this one you can. Because it's
yeah, it's
Monster
like
Hunter.
Monster Hunter. You get 3 respawns, right?
Yep.
And I'll take care of those assumable things.
Oh.
Yeah, you have to do the potions to heal yourself.
Yeah. Sir, stop!
I'm trying to focus on doing damage because I'm going to be the one who is the main damage dealer here.
Yeah.
But it's just like, stop doing this to us, sir.
It's kind of like the whole raffle is spear and fire.
Oh my gosh.
Don't stack with me.
I'm not stacked. I'm stunned. I was stunned in the lava thing.
Like whatever you do, just don't stack. Oh yeah, there. Get the tail.
Yeah.
Think of him as Seath the Scaleless. Get the tail.
No. I hate Seath the Scaleless. Getting his tail is like impossible if you're doing it solo, I feel. It's so bad.
Come on.
Oh, I forgot one of the. I should have mentioned that because I just remember now. One way of like just getting the tail.
Oh, I didn't kill him.
Is getting caught on his turning radius thing.
There you go.
And then hitting it with the Drake sword special.
Nothing dropped.
Oh.
I'm not even gonna bother getting this stuff because I literally don't need it.
But you got the Achibo at least.
Got my fork out. Can eat them.
Gonna.
We actually got like meat on a spit from this.
Oh,
Ooh,
Abyssal posted to the fan art channel.
No, your Palico. Oh, I have to. Yeah. Okay, I will check in a little bit. Got that. Gotta pick stuff up from the.
It's so good.
Love it. Got a card for the drops. Not to carve the tail.
Where? What's this? In what?
Hold on, let me go see.
Can you carve more? Usually you can carve more
one.
Than
One on tail and one on body.
Oh wow.
I love it.
What's this? Oh.
Oh, the pain. How are you still standing? Just thinking about Fat Cat. I love it. Thank you.
Fat Cat.
The satisfied look too.
For those we have lost, for those we can yet save, thinking of Fat Cat.
Those we can yet save. There's so many fat cats I could be saving. So many cats that could get fat at this very moment.
Gala needs to get fat. He's bones.
Oh, he's an older guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got some scales, Rathalos scales.
And Scales Plus.
Yeah.
You can get the advanced armor for Rathalos.
That's the one thing that kind of pissed me off. The armor, for the Monster Hunter armor you get in the game, is only inspired of.
Oh, it's not actually.
Oh,
that's
it's
stupid.
not the actual
it's
Rathalos
not
armor?
even good in my opinion. But you know,
Yeah.
What? Like, okay, Nier, you get like the actual 2B dress.
Yeah.
Why can't
Yes.
you actually get like outfit? That's stupid.
Yeah, like the actual Rathalos armor is iconic. Like, inspired is sad.
Yeah, but however, in the Monster Hunter collaboration, their end of it, they actually got proper Dragoon armor.
Yeah.
Wait, I can just. Go
Was that with
here.
Wolf?
Oh.
Yeah, because you had to fight Behemoth.
Yes.
I'm literally right there. I can just leave. I could go out here.
I like that Behemoth can just end the fight by like summoning Meteor.
yes. Just like just like in Final Fantasy.
It looks like she's contemplating the fat cat. Like, interesting.
Is she
mode of
cosplaying as Tataru?
Yeah, she's wearing the exact same Tataru.
Well, so she's wearing the outfit that you first met her in when she was disguised as, like, she was disguised as Lady. What's her face?
I just unlocked Reaper.
Oh,
Reaper.
You unlocked Grandma's gonna teach you how to murder.
Yes.
You've done your best.
I was like, what's this thing over here? Oh, it's a Reaper. Okay. I can do a murder.
Hooray!
Nanamo, I'm really concerned about you next to all these hornets. I don't
The hornets
like her
are the
being
same
there.
size as her.
Yeah, they are the same size. I want her
One
to get
just
away
comes
from
from
those.
behind and picks her up and flies off.
Rathalos does that. Flies down, picks her up.
Did you play Monster Hunter Auto and Metroid?
Yes, I have. Let's try to figure out. Okay, there we go.
Do they still have the like egg transportation quest in World?
In World, not so much. They streamlined, like there is a little bit, but they got rid of a bunch of the transport type quests because they were very slow paced.
No, yeah. I always found them a little bit fun because they're like transporting and then also trying to avoid the monster that you stole the egg from.
Yeah.
This part is literally. This is where I saw my parents get killed, Raphael. Cowabummer, dude.
Cowabummer, dude.
Cowabummer, dude.
I thought it was Michelangelo.
Michelangelo, like I forget.
No, it was Raphael.
It was? Oh.
Cowabummer, dude.
Of course it's Raphael. He's the edgelord.
Yeah. They're the ones who would be besties.
Yeah, he's the one with the size. Thank you.
Who is your favorite turtle then?
Michelangelo.
I don't remember Ninja
Mikey
Turtles
is the
enough
party
to have a favorite.
So
I know which one I
So,
hate. I know which one I hate.
Donatello's the nerd. Leonardo is the
leader.
His whole personality is leader.
Yes.
Which is why I hate
Michelangelo's
him.
the party dude.
Michelangelo is the party dude, and Raphael is the edgelord.
Yes.
The one I hate
Mona
is
Lisa?
Venus.
Oh wait, yes.
Oh yes.
No, I think you mean love. I think Venus is your favorite.
Okay, what's so stupid too is that they named her Venus. They should have named her Artemisia.
Literally anything other than Venus.
But like Artemisia was actually a female artist,
yeah,
like an
Venus-
iconic
yeah,
female
Venus-
artist. Just name her Artemisia.
Yeah, Renaissance painter.
And then you can call her Artie.
Yeah.
I actually have a friend who's named Artie. Like, her name is Artemis, and her nickname is Artie.
I'm stuck just thinking Nanamo telling me about, like, this is where my parents died. Cow bummer.
Cow bummer. I'm imagining Calla saying, "Cow a bummer, dude."
Cow bummer, dude.
She says, "Calla bummer."
Cow bummer.
Calla bummer, dude.
What is going on? Why am I coughing so much?
I feel like now I need that Gamera mount.
Gamera?
Yeah, there's well, I mean, there's a turtle mount, but like when it flies, it just moves like Gamera.
It's Gamera. Yeah.
I just remember when everyone's like, guess how it flies, and I'm like, it's gonna spin around like Gamera. It has to. It has to.
Like that reminds me that the whole move Rapid Spin that Blastoise gets is based on Gamera.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sison pulls my tablet back out.
Isn't burdening Abyssal with the art that must be?
Doesn't the turtle from Master Roshi's turtle also do that?
Yes, it does do that. When I saw that, I was delighted because I was like, yes.
Of course it does. It has to.
It has
People forget that Master Roshi's turtle is capable of fighting.
Yep.
I'm still going through the series. I'm just alternating between that and watching more One Piece with my dad. We're almost done with Thriller Bark.
What's wrong with my throat? I just drank water.
Drink some water.
Drink more water.
If you haven't drank enough water, then drink more water.
No, it just feels like there's like a weird tickle like right in my airway.
Oh, I hate those kinds of like that irritation.
The worst is the tickle sneeze. It's like you want to sneeze, but you can't sneeze.
Oh, yeah, the tickle sneeze when it's just like, you know, you feel it coming on. It's happening. It's happening. Nothing.
I don't think I ever had a tickle sneeze that didn't actually end up with a sneeze. I mean, that didn't end up with a sneeze, so it always. But I hate sneezing. Because it becomes also worse when I sneeze in the car because I freeze up while I'm driving.
I mean, I guess better than the alternative, which is swerving really hard when you're sneezing while you're driving.
Oh yeah, that's the worst.
Problem is, like, when I sneeze, all my muscles like tense up, so I'm just like stuck, not moving while I'm sneezing.
No, what you have to do is hit the brakes, or like hit the gas harder when you sneeze. Plow through everything.
Up, you got one of those headaches again.
Step on the gas. Step on the brakes.
Oh, so I see a person laying down there. So I was doing yoga earlier. And there was a pose that we did where it might as well have been the Family Guy death pose.
Nice.
Like, the way, like it was a really good stretch and everything, but while I was doing it, I was like, I feel like I'm doing the Family Guy death pose.
Yeah.
Hey, look, it's Mom, and it has 2 arms.
Yeah, remember when Mom had 2 arms?
Is it the pose where you're like laying down slightly on the side and pulling your leg backwards?
Yeah, like I had to have my arm like
out.
Like I had to have one arm out. I had to kind of be like sort of on my stomach. I had to have like my other arm against my back. Like it was an entire thing where I had to like twist around.
Sounds cute.
It sounds cute. It's just cute.
Sounds cute.
So I'm scrolling to Twitter because Blue Sky is not updating because I guess nobody's posting at the moment. And I just noticed on the side, on the part that's what's happening, the top thing is.
It seems you're the one who needs
I don't think I want to name what it says.
The way she ran over and the guy was chasing her is like whenever like a toddler is running and you're trying to like catch up with them. And it's like you can't.
Yeah.
You can't quite do it.
With her dress, it kind of makes her look like she has a big rump.
I don't want to think about that. I don't want to
No.
think about that. No, not at that ankle.
No.
I don't want to think about that. No.
She looks like an upside down.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
She looks like a. She looks like a.
Elf.
She's looking like she's coming out of a cupcake.
You
For
know,
me, it looks like she's an upside down fig.
An upside down fig.
I love how she always has Raubon pick her up.
If you had somebody who was 3 times your height, wouldn't you also make them pick you up all the time?
Yeah, but especially if it was like Raubon.
Especially if it
I
was
would have
Raubon.
Raubon
Yeah.
pick me up all the time.
And be your
That'd be
personal segue.
Yeah.
To reach for the top shelf.
Uppies. Give me uppies.
Oh yeah. Also, the Palicos talk to each other.
Yes. You have brownies and they just give you like alcohol.
No.
It sucks that they technically.
Oh my god,
removed-
Slowbu's been playing Nightcry? Why?
Why is he playing Nightcry? No.
No,
Is
that's
he
so...
okay?
Is he okay?
Nanamo, the Palicos were flanking her. It looked like they were. It looked like they were about to mug her.
No, they're her entourage. Why do you have to
Palicos
assume
are-
that they're gonna mug her?
Because
The
they looked
Palicos
a
are
little
plotting.
threatening with their shovels. One game I want to play, and especially after hearing people like it being, not having like the most stellar reviews, is Slitterhead.
The night card? Oh. Yeah, I pre-order.
I want to
pre-order
play that.
Slitterhead.
It's like welcome
want-
back, Siren. Like same creator, like same amount of like, this isn't good. Like, welcome back, Siren. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Gaming is so back.
Gaming's back.
Gaming is back. I'm sick of like 9 out of
Good
10,
games.
10 out of 10 games. Give me a 6 out
4
of
out
10.
of 10.
I want that, like, genuinely.
Give me a 4 out of 10 like Gollum any day, honestly.
Give me a 4 out of 10. Give me something that, like, conceptually is very interesting, but, like, maybe doesn't stick the landing quite, like, gameplay-wise. I want
Like the
that.
dot hack games?
Man, who was it who said, like, I should play dot hack? Was it you?
Yes.
It was definitely Emperor.
Yeah.
And I was just like, man, I haven't thought about that series in forever. It is kind of
I know.
tempting to play dot hack after playing an MMO for real.
I'm
Dot hack
kicking
is
myself
always living
as
rent-free in the back of my mind.
I sold my original copies of Dot Hack. I had the first 3 of them, and I'm kicking myself because I did so. They were so expensive.
I have the
know I
original
have some
4
in
and
PAL.
3. What happened?
I know I have like one of them in PAL at least, I believe.
I have the original 4. I think I have the 3rd and 4th game still in their seal.
Ooh, that's worth money.
And I have the 3 from Dot Hack Goo. Or GU.
I was like, oh wait, GU, but I was like, I never heard someone just say dot hack goo.
Goo.
Remember how they had more than one anime?
Yeah. I like the first one.
And one of them was just
I
like
also liked the first one.
one
The
of them
second
was
one was shitty, but that was the only one that I ever caught on TV.
yeah, the second one was just disgustingly horny.
Was
It
it,
was
the chibi
horny,
one?
and also nothing happened in it.
Yeah, nothing
Was it
happened.
Was it the chibi one?
No, it was the
No,
one where
it's
it
like-
was like a quote-unquote sequel, and they
Yeah,
had like...
It was like 2 siblings are kind of reconnecting through the game, and they have like they win models based on like the
Yeah, that's the
two-
chibi one.
I wouldn't call
Not
it the
chibi.
chibi one. It's just
Well, no, like some models
hack
are like more
babies.
child look.
Yeah,
Well, that's what I mean.
okay,
Some
yeah,
models are
the
more
dot
childlike.
hack babies.
Dot hack
That's what it is.
babies.
Yeah, you're right.
dot hack babies parentheses horny, and I hate it. I hate it.
It's not good. It's bad, but it was also like the only one that I could ever find any media for when I was growing up because that was the only thing that they had. Like the manga, that was the only manga that was available for purchase, and that was the only anime that ever aired for me. And I was like, wow, this sucks because I know there's a better one.
Whoops.
The better one is like people like unfortunately a lot of people find that really boring. Because it's a lot of like just talking with nothing happening, but it's like it builds up the world.
This is something new for you.
Okay, I gotta go see. Bummer.
Oh, a bummer.
This is a place my parents met their doom. How a bummer.
So Palico.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Why is my character like this?
Because, she's... You could probably blame it on the fact that she's from an outsider's culture.
True, yeah, she is an outsider's culture. So far in the game, or like in the story, we have not met a single Viera. We haven't met a single Hrothgar character, so this really is just like, yo, what is all this?
Well, Hrothgar were not introduced until Shadowbringers.
Yeah, but I mean, like, so far, story-wise, like, in Stormblood, the Aura are still, like, new.
Well,
this is...
Keep doing the Iblis stuff.
Yeah.
And you'll meet...
Iblis stuff? What's that?
The 24-man raids of Stormblood.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when I get to meet Fran.
I actually haven't done any of those.
I know Fran is in the game.
Maybe that's where you get to meet Fran. Maybe.
Because I hear Ivalis and I'm like, that's gotta be Fran. Where's Balthier? Where's Balthier? You can't separate them.
Wait, did you mention Iblis from Sonic 2006?
No, we're not talking about Iblis.
The Iblis trigger.
Iblis trigger.
So, did you hear that they've already... If the new Sonic movie does well, and I mean, Keanu Reeves in it, so more or less if it's going to do well, they're looking at actually giving Shadow his own spin-off movie.
Please, have Satan in it.
Are they going to give him a gun?
Please, give him a gun! Please do that. Please do all the stuff.
It'll be his own movie, but also a sequel to John Wick.
Oh. Well, I mean, Maria does die. No. She's basically his dog. Like, the equivalent.
It was so rude to call Maria that.
Like, I'm sorry.
And then also, he's going to team up with John Wick.
And the Team Chaotic is going to be there for no reason.
Just put Cream in the game, or in the movie. Just put her in there. Why not?
Well, if Team Chaotix is there, then you're gonna have Vector trying to hit on Cream's mom.
I mean, have you seen her mom? She's single.
Well, I'm here.
She's ready to mingle.
Princess and Catbots.
Right, I need to go do Nanamo. I love you and everything. I'm delighted to do a quest with you. I have to go do my Catpots. He's not come here to fritter away the royal coin. And then she walks by something and it's just like she's trembling. Like, ooh, I could be doing that. That looks like a fun game. And then she gives in and I come back to find her and she's doing the wood cutting game. Like, she's been there for like 3 hours.
Most I got was still for 1,000. Aww.
Oh, yesterday I did get 10k on the mini Cactbot.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, whoop, not prize claim. You, Mr. Broker. I love my Chuck E. Cheese tokens. Remember how I wasted like all my money in Final Fantasy VII on... Oh, great, 80, cool. I'm so greedy, yeah. Remember how I wasted all my money just playing basketball?
Yes. You said basketball and I'm just reminded of how I got dunked.
Wasn't that great? I was so excited for that to happen. Like, I was hoping you would get to phase 2. And because you got to phase 2, I was hoping that he would grab you at some point. Or that he would grab your mimic.
He got me, and he was at, like, 10% health.
Oh. No, that's a statue.
What? Where?
When you go up to Nanamo.
Oh, okay. I have to go find Nanamo. Okay.
It's like, she picked the spot, so, I mean...
Oh, are you talking about Godbert's mostly naked statue?
Yes.
Well, I mean, if you were Godbert, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Take the splash up. The splash.
Yeah. I was like, wait a minute. Yeah, if you.
And she picked the spot.
If you were Godbert, wouldn't you just?
Wouldn't you put a golden statue of yourself in your own establishment?
Because most of the time I've seen it. Why is that glowing? Why?
Yes.
Why is that glowing? Dude.
People rub it.
Oh,
so it gets extra shiny.
No.
That's actually. Have you seen that on real statues?
Yes, I have seen that. I went to Madame Tussauds. I know that happens.
And also the rear end is exactly the same too.
Whistles crying.
For good luck.
Oh, what?
Rub it for good luck.
But no, like, I love how it's just like, oh, this mostly naked statue, as if most of the scenes of Godbert in the Hildebrand questline haven't just been him in his underwear.
I know.
Like, when you meet him, too, the first time, he's not just, like, at the onsen. And remember when he tried to, like, eat Ultros?
Calamari?
Yeah,
there he is.
When he came running at him.
Delicious.
I feel ripped off. I really feel ripped off from this cutscene.
Wait, he's not naked? Like, I haven't seen him yet.
You'll see.
What? He's wearing pants!
I know!
He doesn't even have his shorts on! What? Who is this?
He's an imposter!
Who is this? This isn't Godbert! Godbert always dresses like for business up top and then party at the bottom. It's always the little shorts.
Abyssal said I'm not alone in thinking Hildy can get it. Am I?
Hey, Hildebrand is a delightful himbo. Like, both Hildebrands are. They are so stupid. I hate this. I hate looking at this scene. With the pants now, he looks like Colonel Sanders.
I know.
I hate this.
Hold on, I have to go check this up. Oh yeah, no. So there actually is a bit of a collaboration with KFC and Final Fantasy 14.
I am aware of that, yes. I've seen pictures of it.
Yep.
Is this Krillin? All grown up?
He grew hair. Awesome.
No, he can't. I can't say anything on that.
I mean, yes, I know, but
Okay.
it's like...
He chooses to shave his head.
Yeah,
Got
because he was a
tall.
monk.
Yeah.
He got taller.
Wait. Oh, Krillin.
Got that horrible, like, surgery to make people taller that actually happens, where they try putting, like it's some sort of surgery with your bones, and it never looks good. It never looks good.
So the surgery is that they break your bones,
Yeah, they
and
break.
then they stretch them out, so when they fuse, like the fused part is a little bit like
thinner,
bigger. The max that I think it can get you is a couple of inches, with some rare cases where it. Well, I mean, the max that it can get you is 1 inch, with some rare cases where it's a couple of inches.
And it never looks good, because it's like.
Oh, no. It gives you weird long limbs.
Yeah, it gives you like long legs, but then your arms are not proportionate, and it looks bad.
Also, it makes it more likely for you to break your bones later down the line, because now they didn't grow with you.
Yeah,
they become more brittle and all different sections.
Well, that means that you can break them again and then stretch yourself out more.
Continuously stretching.
It's so weird seeing Godbert in, like, not a comedy quest line.
Yeah.
Like, actually seeing him...
Serious
here.
It's like he actually knows how to do business.
He got the
Yeah,
other
it's
parts
almost
back.
like he's actually a businessman with like a successful enterprise here.
It's almost like he's the CEO of Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah, he is actually the CEO of Chuck E. Cheese is the thing. That is his entire character. That, except like he also likes just suplexing things. He loves fighting.
That's his hobby.
Yeah, but like that's his hobby. But what? Oh, okay.
Bonfires are his hobby.
For a second, it was like her quest thing was still like green, and I was like, I'm not able to interact.
Oh, it took
with her.
took a second to update.
Sushi. That's literally what I had earlier.
Oh, lucky. I have pizza. Because they brought pizza to work.
Okay, I got the teleport up.
I'm still trying to think of what I'm gonna do for my birthday lunch.
When's your birthday again?
The 23rd, so like next Saturday.
Ah.
And the problem is, it's like there's so many options, and I'm just like, ooh, I could do this, could do that, could get ramen, could go for like some Mexican.
I was gonna say,
could do the yearly Five Guys run.
I don't know if you guys even have this near you. Do you have a thing called Mandarin?
Nope.
Okay.
Like
it's an all-you-can-eat Asian buffet.
Ooh.
Oh, we had something like that here, and they closed it down because the client... This is gonna sound bad, but the clientele got filled with, like, people from Mexico.
Oh, and they didn't like that?
Well, no, the issue was that other people didn't like that. Because the clientele was mostly, like, white people, because it was, like, in the more fancy part of town.
Oh, like, yeah, that's what I meant, is, like, people were complaining about that.
Well, it was also because I went there when they were there. People from Mexico, let's say they don't care much about the people around them because their kids are running around other tables and nobody was watching them.
That's any parents.
Yeah, that's kind of like literally any. I've seen so many people do that here. In like the whitest area ever.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's a weird thing about. I mean, it's the same thing, I guess. It's just.
It is the same thing.
It's literally the same thing, but it's a double standard.
Yeah. And the problem is that the reason why so many families were showing up, they were celebrating holidays from Mexico. So the regular clientele stopped showing up, and when those holidays ended, there was no Mexican clientele anymore. So they had no clientele.
You know, it's one thing I miss so much, like, in Saudi Arabia, just as, like, restaurants. So all the seating was, like, partitioned off. So you would have, like, curtains to... Like, even if you went to the McDonald's, there was a curtain at your booth that you could just close and be in private at all times. Every restaurant. And I miss that so much, just having a nice little private... cozy corner.
It makes sense. Yeah.
It was nice. Like it was like really good, really pleasant.
I actually blame my dad a little bit for the closing of my favorite restaurant. That one.
Your dad. That's.
I will tell you the chain of events because I know exactly why this happened. So my dad took a friend of his who was a lawyer, who was a affordable lawyer, like that dealt with like immigration and stuff like that. So most of the clientele was from Mexico. He decided to take all his clients to that buffet. So he introduced all his clients suddenly. So it was within a couple of months from my dad introducing him, him starting to take all his clients, and then the clientele all changed.
I'm just thinking also, like, I'm so
I blame my dad.
There are some pictures of,
I decided to pick up some of the side quests in the area. It's like, oh, there's a few blue check mark things.
That's smart. That's what I was doing yesterday.
So I'm talking apparently to this guy in green robes and this girl with a blue hat now. Oh, it's Lena.
Like, one of the things that was... Like, the problem with, like, when you haven't been to Saudi Arabia in, like, 20 years, basically, is that sometimes there's a lot of stuff that it's like you can't find pictures of a specific restaurant that you're thinking of. Because there's this one Chinese restaurant that we would go to that was so, like, it was atmospheric. Like, they actually went all out and making, like, a little village type of decor. And it was really cozy, and I liked it a lot as a kid. And I'm like, I wish I could find pictures of it, and I can't find pictures. I can find pictures at least of the Mexican restaurant that they had over there. And let me tell you, Mexican by Filipinos, freaking delicious. Like, I don't care if it's like inauthentic, it was so good. Like, I miss it.
It's actually pretty close to authentic because they have a lot of similar tastes.
I can imagine, yeah, but it was like, it was delicious. And it's genuinely one of those things that I lament sometimes that I can never have again. Like, I will sit there and I'll get sad thinking like, man, I want that, and I can't have it.
Just find another Filipino restaurant.
I could, yeah.
There's a restaurant that I want to try out here in Tucson that's a Jamaican restaurant.
Ooh. If I could find a good Middle Eastern restaurant, like specifically Arabian Peninsula, like it's different, you know? I would be so happy. That or a Turkish restaurant. Either one, I would be so happy. I would just not eat anywhere else. Like that, because it's like, that's the food that I remember as a kid, and I loved it.
Like, I drive past that Jamaican restaurant every so often, and every time I'm just thinking, it's like, man, I want to eat there. It's Jamaican me crazy.
Wow.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shush. No.
As Palpatine would say.
No.
A personal summons.
The other restaurant that I
seen this guy in forever.
Important business.
There he is.
Didn't he get cut in half?
No, that was Teleji
Adeleji. This is Lord.
Which yesterday I was saying I hate that I remember his name. He was so he was there for such a short period of time, but it's like other characters I'll forget their names, and then it's like Teleji Adeleji. The guy who got cut in half after like trying to murder Nanamo and...
Oh, these are the extreme access. Okay, good. Good to unlock them.
He wears that visor so he doesn't show that they have bug eyes.
Tis indeed unsettling to find.
I keep thinking of that one clip, like, in Japanese, where it was like one of the Lalafels has like the deepest, most ominous voice.
Oh, I remember that.
Ah!
There. Would this better please your grace? Or should I
don't know, it feels so wrong seeing a character with like, where it's like they've had a visor this entire time.
Well, there you go. That's what he looks like.
I was not too far off from the bug eyes.
now she has bug eyes.
Served its purpose. I'm glad to see you found amusement in my little jest, Lord Lolorito.
It's like giant flyby eyes.
Shall we proceed to the business at hand?
By all means. I must say, I am most eager to hear your proposal.
That is not real facial hair. He just taped that on. I refuse. Every time I see a Lalafell with facial hair, I'm like, you just glued that on. Like, that's not... You don't have that.
The reparations you paid in the wake
It's not
of
real.
your earlier misdemeanors will be used to fund...
Imagine Xenos being in this room and being like, there's two of them now.
They're multiplied.
Like, what are these?
It's an outbreak.
Imagine later on in the game, you just meet somebody called a tall Lalafell and it's just like taller than you.
I did show NK this video, but the Popotos video introducing Lalafell, it's called, on YouTube.
That's actually why we're Popoto themed, is because we have a lot of Lalafells, or had at one point a lot of Lalafells in our FC.
What happened to them?
They either moved on or
it became
haven't played in a while. Our de facto leader is a Lalafell, to be fair.
One of my
Our
friends.
actual leader is a Highlander. Who sometimes becomes a Popoto and then turns back into Highlander, like back and forth. But our de facto leader is forever Popoto. Lesbian Popoto.
One of my friends keeps calling Lalafel's precious moments figurines. And I'll never
call them Cupid dolls.
Cupid dolls, yeah.
I am impressed.
I wonder if in the new content of in 7.1, if we meet again, Shinatora.
Swiftly you identified the weakness in my plan.
Tartaru.
Your travels have taken you across the length
what is her name?
of Gear Abania.
I don't know, because it's a Final Fantasy 11 thing. I haven't done it yet.
Which of the settlements
Oh, great! Americans being horrible in Japan again.
Yeah.
the greatest potential?
Water's wet.
Given the appropriate investment.
Oh, did you see that thing about the 65-year-old guy?
No, but I can imagine.
You can just guess.
Chan Torto.
They carved their family names into the wooden gate at a shrine.
I want her to come back.
I keep forgetting that I have this big stupid ring that looks deadly.
I'll show
The Saltery!
I'll show you a photo of what she looks like.
Yes, if a stable trade route can be established
I'm
between
sending it to you
Ul'dah
directly.
and Alamigo, then
So here is she in game.
would once more become an important waypoint.
Go look at
But
this.
while such growth would
Aw.
greatly benefit its current residents,
The Saltery was, I think, the correct answer, by the
No.
way.
No.
So
Don't you want to attract all those Ellison who like licking?
All the Ellisons like salivating and just like going on all fours and crawling.
Crawling around,
So
licking the ground.
in the early days of Realm Reborn, there was actually the first Final Fantasy XI event going on. We actually had to fight her. We're a minion of her.
Why did you have to fight her?
Because she made a puppet and went rogue.
in this instance, I dare say,
To the point of where she was like 10 times the size.
Oh, 10 times? Because I was like, what? Like, it's like any time in this game I have to fight a Lalafell, I'm like, I feel...
But I trust the
This feels wrong.
Well, I sent you an image of, you know, the amount of people that wiped.
Negotiating
Okay, I have to go see this.
naturally.
Okay, I have to post this when the cutscene's over. It's really good.
The Loch's bounty will contribute to Alamigo's enrichment.
It's the fact that she also is doing clearly like some sort of like anime laugh. That's really good. Yeah, I don't know anything about this character. I want her to come back already.
A deal is struck.
This is peak.
I'll send you another photo of her.
With anime laugh, you mean like Sailor Moon villain laugh?
Yes, I forgot what that's called.
Yes. The best yet of version of it is the one from Slayers from what's her name?
So here she is like
Naga?
Oh, whoops.
Yeah, Naga.
Whoops. Okay, could you like
A Naga Aw, it's so small. Aw.
Yeah, okay, let me because I guess what I have to do is I have to open it in a browser and then drag it.
Yeah.
So stupid. Or I guess not, I have to save it.
No, it's a small image, that's why. It's
No,
purple.
it appeared and then disappeared. That's what I mean. So I have to save it.
OBS is just so...
OBS does not like it when I drag some things.
Yeah. So, as a reward, you would get her as a minion.
Gonna make him work for me.
I think I have her as a minion.
And you could
But I don't think it was from the reward, from the...
You can buy her now.
I have, well, okay. Never mind. I have just a wind-up Taru.
Yes.
I forgot that I saved something that was just bald fraud, and it was Radon after I got really mad dying to him a bunch. Okay, so here she is. Giant.
Oh my god, so big.
But, okay, the one where everyone wiped, though, is incredible. Hold on. So, let's remove this. Image. This next one is peak. Because I didn't expect how stupid it was.
It's really good.
Like, what? It's amazing. I want this character
really
in this
good.
game now.
She was in the game.
But, like, I want her, like...
Permanent?
Yeah, permanent, forever in this game. Like, I don't know anything about this character other than that, and I want her in the game.
So, she is basically a super, super powerful black mage in the world of Final Fantasy XI. Like, she's like the black mage to talk to for any type of like magical research and whatnot.
Okay.
Like, there was a full quest line where you have to kind of do some magical stuff so you can unlock extra storage space for your character. Because everything was super limited back then.
There's something about Final Fantasy XI that every time I hear stuff about it, I'm like so baffled in like a way where I'm intrigued.
Yeah, it does that.
But it's also funny because I've said how it was a game I really wanted to play as a kid, and I just wasn't allowed to play online games because, understandably, my mom was like, I don't know what kind of people are out there. You know, understandable.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's one day when we say, okay, we're going to take a break from 14, we could go onto one of the free servers out there.
Yeah, but like, the more I hear about Final Fantasy XI, the more I'm like, I think I would have cried as a kid trying to play this.
100%.
I think I would have been miserable.
So, the main thing with 11 is you attack by auto-attacking. And then you have cooldowns on all your abilities. So unlike this, where your cooldowns on your abilities is like, okay, I'm going to do a spear throw. Just spam it for you. In 11, okay, you do a spear throw. Okay, you can do your next spear throw in 30 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah, it kind of went off of, like, EverQuest rules, because I'm pretty sure 11 was based a lot on WoW, which is based a lot on EverQuest 1.
Yeah.
Which I played a lot of as a child. EverQuest 1.
It was very slow. You want to use your abilities sparingly.
And at the right moment.
Yes.
Riveting gameplay. It's honest to God why I took so long to play 14, because I was like, I can't do an MMO again. Like, done MMOs, and they bore me to tears.
Oh, this is like the first MMO I've really played, because like, okay, I've done some of, like, I started Guild Wars 2 years ago. Mainly did like the tutorial. I fell off. Like, also my computer wasn't good, so I did a little bit of Elder Scrolls Online, mainly because I wanted to play around with the Khajiit character creator, because the Khajiit in that game are really cute. I did some DC Universe Online, but that's a completely different system. That's like a... and then this, like, that's my experience. Like, this is the first one where I've actually sat there and I'm like, yeah, I'll play this for story. I'll play this, just period, you know? Too mind coming along, Kala? If you insist. I hate being the main character. Ugh.
The only thing that sucks is whenever the 14 gets it's the Final Fantasy XI collaboration back again, we get the other character.
The other character. Ugh.
I have no idea. Like, I think she's still trapped here somewhere.
Okay, time to ride the Jibanyan
Who?
couch.
Let's see. I'll go get her name.
The ninja-looking one?
She wears white and red.
Yeah. She's got like a headband.
Yes, her.
Yeah. I don't know her name either because she bored me. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree with that. Yep. And you get like the like samurai or ninja-esque armor outfit.
Yeah.
Ninja.
I'm still so happy. Again, it was so funny seeing a comment yesterday that was like, I can't believe you did the entire Yokai Watch event. Like when they saw my mount, and it's like, yeah, because look at it.
Because Yokai Watch.
Look at it. It's Jibanyan. I love Jibanyan. It's like one of my favorite little guys. My favorite little guys who actually made me cry in like Yokai Watch 2 when it went deeper into his backstory.
I'm still shocked that I found that so where I sent you that photo of the one. So that is a kind of like a place like Salvation Army type places.
Yeah,
a place called Value Village.
Oh, I've been to one of those. Yeah.
So it was like, why is this here? Like I've seen some random stuff there before. It's like one time that I saw. Yep.
No, go ahead. Like
I saw a plush for a Gundam Zaku head in the toy section, and it's like
so random.
So random. It's like, that's a Zaku head. Plush Zaku head. That's like the size of a like bigger than a basketball.
What he showed me was a figure of Komajiro, who is Koma-san's little brother, and it's like, it's funny because he's by himself, and I was thinking, you can't separate him, and then I thought, oh yeah, it's kind of the bit in the game that they're always like, Komajiro's always looking for him. It's like, yo, I got separated from my brother. Can you help me? It's like Koma-san is the white one, Komajiro's the orange one. They're both Koma-inu. And I have a plush of like the black Yokai Watch one where they look more like traditional yokai illustrations. The Koma-san one is a little scary. I don't know why they made him look so angry. He doesn't even really look like a Koma-inu. He just looks like he's full of wrath. Like, I don't know. I'll have to find... I bet I could actually find a picture. Me? I'll do it.
Started doing the Loporrit's quest.
I
need to level my crafter.
I want to do Loporrit quests. Do they have the DJ outfits in that?
Yes.
Okay. Because I was like, I've seen the Loporrits with like the shirts and sunglasses. Yeah. Still have the turbans on and everything, but it's like...
Yeah. I didn't know that was... I didn't know that was where they wore the DJ outfits. I genuinely like had never done the Loporrit quest, so I was like, But after unlocking it, yes. That is in fact.
Where am I supposed to do here? Take a photo of it somewhere? Discover its weak point. Where is your freaking weak point?
Why does he look like... Why did they make him look like that? Like, Koma-san is like the cute, like, kind of white dog yokai. Because he's supposed to be a dog.
Oh, the one with the blue, the white and blue?
Yeah, he's white and blue. He's got kind of like the little flames on him.
Yeah.
Okay, let me go find this picture of him. I have like a little figure of this one, and I have a plush, and the plush one is scary. Because it's like, why did they make him look like this? Dude hasn't slept in days. He's so angry. Even Jibanyan. Okay, Jibanyan is also like angry, but like yeah, these were like the Kuroi.
Where you
yokai.
put the picture?
Wait, what?
Oh, where did you? Oh, there.
It's on stream, yeah. Why is he like? Why did they make him? Jibanyan though. Like I have a plush of this one too. It's like they took so many designs and they made them like crazy, but it's like it's the Koma-san one where it's just like, why does he look like that? Why he looks so angry?
So angry
when he's like kind of just gentle.
I mean,
and
it's a very yokai face, but like
oh yeah, like no, that
traditionally so.
No, that was the gimmick of the Black Yokai Watch. It was to just do more traditional art.
Yeah.
And they were like a little nastier, just because you know they're yokai. They were supposed to be like a little more unpleasant. But every time I think about Koma-san, every time I look over to my left, actually, and I see that plush looking so wrathful, I'm like, who hurt him? Like, what happened to him?
And then you find out his backstory and it makes you cry.
No, that one didn't make me cry. Jibanyan being hit by a truck makes me cry.
That's why he fights vehicles.
Yeah, that's why he keeps fighting vehicles at the stoplight and everything, because he's just like instinctively wants to keep fighting cars.
Didn't he want to like go back to like the owner or the person that took care of him?
Yeah, he kind of forgot all of that. That's the bit in Yokai Watch 2.
Oh, because of the head injury, right?
Yeah, in Yokai Watch 2, he kind of remembers a bit like what happened when he died. And it's just like, I don't know, my cat had passed away recently at that point and everything, and it was just like, it hurt.
Man, if you want yokai that make you cry and also fat cats, you should probably watch Natsume Yujincho. I'm just gonna keep saying this.
What is Natsume
Natsume Yujincho? It's an anime about a high schooler who can see yokai.
Wait, is that Natsume's Book of Friends?
Yes.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, I've been watching that.
It's good.
It is good.
It has made me cry many times. Like, more times than I can count.
I forgot which season I left on, so I don't know where I'm at.
I am on the most recent one. Me and my friend have been watching.
Season 7?
It just... like, new episodes have been releasing weekly for the past, like, 4 or 5 weeks, so...
I don't remember what season I left on.
I'm trying to see where there's this weakness.
Yeah, it was difficult.
Because I'm like, I keep seeing the neck and I'm thinking like, well, I watched Delicious in Dungeon recently, and that's where the dragon was weak, the red dragon. It was like right here, right between the plates.
Tell me when you want me to help you.
Remember, NK, it wasn't between the plates, it was in the upside down scale.
Oh yeah, like, whatever. The eyeball. Eyeball, right there. The horn.
Turns out the eyeball.
The horn, just like in Feast for a King. Like.
I was gonna say, like, it's gonna turn out like, oh, the eyeball is the weakest, and then you attack it with arrows, and it's gonna be like that one scene from Superman where the bullet just bounces off the eye.
The tail's undersized, just making me think of a lobster.
Rock
That's
lobster?
where the poop comes from.
No, don't say that.
I mean, they gotta eat.
Creatures gotta eat. Where is this?
Oh, so you want me to tell you?
Yeah, like...
The jaw.
What?
I thought I clicked on the jaw.
No, you clicked on the eye. Like
No, but like I thought at one point...
No,
there.
no, it will highlight.
Oh,
if
the
you're
very
over it.
end of it. Okay.
Yeah. That's how stupid it is sometimes.
Why is that the weak point?
It's like when you hit up when they're boxing and you hit the boxer right in the chin and you knock them out because you juggled their brain.
I should just give it a really hot pepper. Just throw one in there.
Give it some chocolate, dies. Turns out they're just like very large insectoid dogs.
Hit the part that's not hard as a rock. It might just work.
People
That's
die when
crazy.
they're killed. That might just work.
Yeah, people die when they're killed.
Hit it in the weak point for critical damage.
I keep thinking of that one Club Penguin thing where it's just like, or it's like, this is 911. Someone's killing you. They can't do that. That's illegal.
It's illegal.
Oh, you solved all crime.
Yeah, one place I really haven't been to in a long time are the salt flats out here.
Is this where they
At
collect?
least you have a cat that doesn't drown in it.
Yeah, you
Is
know
this
what?
where they... Oh yeah. I was gonna say, is this where they collect the communal salt lick?
And it has a shovel, but it has a hole in the shovel, so that's not good.
I keep thinking of the communal salt lick because it keeps making me think also of the when I lived in Saudi Arabia and I was at a compound, like one of the compounds they lived at. There was this one girl I was friends with, and it was just a plate or basket of muffins that were on the table, and it was just like, oh, you can't have one of those because it's like we just take bites out of them and put them back.
The communal biscuits.
It's like, what is this? What are you talking about? Who does this? Like, I went insane when I heard that. And it's like, it stuck with me for all these years where I was like, just eat a whole muffin. Like, don't.
It's kind of like if you watch the Seinfeld episode when Elaine was only liking the top of a muffin. And that she creates a restaurant business where they rip off the top of the muffins and sell just that, and then throw out the lower part.
A very stable business.
And it's like, oh, what am I going to do with these leftover muffins? Because we're selling out the muffin tops like crazy. And it's like, she decided to try giving to the homeless, but even the homeless didn't want them because they want the top of the muffin.
You know what game I've been suddenly wanting to play?
But look at how flat it is. they just crushed the bottle.
Let the air out of the earth elemental.
Oh look, it's a papa and the baby walking around.
Son, I am taking you out for your first mud bath.
Meowtroid, there's this one area in the DLC you need to find because when I saw all the finger creepers there, I actually let out just like a oh.
Forgot they were called finger creepers.
I was actually like, oh, that's cute. Oh, there's also
Look out,
another.
there's creatures.
There's creatures. There's another enemy, and I know, like, Emperor knows exactly which one I'm thinking of, but there's this one enemy that I'm so excited for you to encounter in, like, it's not quite in the mines. You know which one, Emperor.
Well, you're being very vague on which
Very
location,
vague.
but-
It's not the mines. It's like where there's all the ore and stuff that they're working with. Where they got all this stuff.
Oh, the forges?
Yes, the forges.
Okay, yeah, I know.
Yeah,
what
you know. You know which which enemy.
Yeah, because you only meet a certain number of enemies in there.
Yeah.
I
There's
love it.
one Meowtroid that it's like, oh, I'm so excited for you to find that one because it is a oh.
I had to tell you to look for it. It's like because
don't
they're a
kill
little bit
this.
out of the way.
Who killed this?
Who killed this? Who killed this?
Who killed him? Who killed this? Viskar.
The way you said that made me think of Wesker.
Viskar.
Wesker.
I like in Resident Evil 5 when he does like the splits to dodge you. So extra. Ooh, weapon coffer. I like when I get orchestrion rolls just for free. No
That's
work
nice.
required other than doing the quest. Remember when they did that for Alexander and I was delighted? Because I love the Alexander raid music.
Yes.
Good times. I like putting on metal when people come into my cozy apartment just because it's so threatening. Hirsch came in with like dark robes and then he was kind of like, oh, this looks inappropriate. It's just he looks like this ominous cultist.
An Asian?
Yes, without the mask.
I don't always wear masks.
Yeah, but often when you see the Asians, they're wearing masks.
Yeah.
So I see that and I'm like, oh, it's an Asian. Not just an edgelord.
I gotta share this to you because I saw this and it's like, oh my god. I don't know how much of a fan you are of it, but I sent you the thing. It came up my timeline.
You need to show that to Emperor. It's Transformers.
Yes, it's Transformers. Yes.
I like how he perks up like.
Transform. Yeah, I'm sending it directly to him right now. Okay, there you go.
Megatron.
Oh yes, I saw that. They also did the bit in actual Family Guys, like, oh, so your name is Megan? It's like, no, it's and then it just a cutaway where it's like where Peter just grabs the thing and just writes Megatron.
Megatron.
Do you think any maniac named their child Megatron?
Yes.
Yes.
Probably.
Yeah, no, there is. There is.
Oh no.
Well, again, they're no longer friends. If they name their son Gohan, I bet that there's people that have named other weirder things.
Sephiroth.
Probably, definitely, actually. Unfortunately.
I feel like that's probably more of like the mom came with the name and refused to change it.
That's like how many like people were like. There was a point in time where so many girls were named Khaleesi.
Why?
Because Game of Thrones was popular.
Oh, yeah, that was a bad move on them.
Yeah, that was a bad move on their part, but it was just like so many kids, like girls were named Khaleesi for a while.
People are screaming.
Yeah,
for
you
the
should probably
butcher's
finish
blood
the
again.
story before you
No
decide to
sooner
name
have
a
we
kid.
broken up one mob than another forms. Thankfully, all have been amenable to reason, thus far. But it is no concern of yours. We must speak of the men Arenvald and his comrades.
Oh, a new Prime Warframe dropped today.
Oh yeah, you were telling me about
By their
that
uniforms,
yesterday.
The captives were first judged to be Imperial troops. But after
Saku
further
Prime, the
investigation,
broken,
their true
the
identities
broken
came to light.
Warframe.
I hate how Bandai put stuff as US only.
What do you mean?
Hard games. Well, because their premium Bandai site only ships out to US, not Canada.
Okay.
How would you punish
So
these men?
there are things that they post on there. It's like, ooh, I would want this. Oh wait, they don't ship here. They're like, oh yeah, we're releasing this thing, specially limited for this. Get it while it lasts. Oh, I can't get it. I have to literally go through third vendors.
It's something that's annoying me, similar to the ScreenX store, where they will sell. They are selling like for their physical games specifically through their ScreenX store.
Thank you for your
Well,
honesty.
there's a difference. At least I can order from there.
I'll see that your opinion is heard.
Yeah, but they hype up their own prices. Is what's annoying
Yeah,
me.
but the thing is that I can't even order from Premium Bandai. It won't let me because I live in Canada.
It's almost
Because
like
they only ship out to US.
Can't you
I would offer like to get the thing for you.
But the shipping alone is going to even cost you even more.
Yeah.
That's the issue. Is that it's like to order it in for someone else. So even the services that do it, you're not guaranteed to get it.
I bear a share of the
Unless you
blame
order
for
it
Ilbot's
yourself.
Atrocities.
So
Had I
yeah,
openly
that's
supported
dumb.
the cause of Alamican liberation, he might not have felt driven to do
VPN.
what he did.
Well, that doesn't work at the shipping address.
Could have been
Oh,
different.
sure.
And I'm sorry
Like that, it's one of those things with like, it's like proxy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I like how many times people have been like, well, proxy, like it's the shipping that gets you, and it's like, just buy a bunch of stuff, save it, and then ship
With the
it.
Scions and the Alliance at their side. My
That's all you can do.
That's how I got my fat cat foot warmer.
Under her new leadership,
Yeah,
It's right here.
Just treat it as your favorite OCs and ship it.
shadow of the Empire and rise with small greatness. Which means my work here is done. I will return to Undar and take my place at the Sultana's side.
I'm glad you guys liked the joke.
Father.
I'll not deny there's a part of me that wants to stay.
I love looking at Final Fantasy XIV housing images, like, for inspiration. And, like, I see things, and I'm like, what is that? What furnishing even is that? How did you do that?
You get a new minion after this next fight.
But that was also me looking at
Is this truly what you want,
even
Father?
some apartments where I'm like, how did you do that? And it's like, we're like, what
Ever has my sword been
furniture
hers to
do you have for this? Because I keep wanting to make a cute kitchen, and it's just like, I don't know what some other people use. I don't know, and it's driving me crazy.
Thank you
For me, I'm straight up just stuck on a wall. Like, what is this wall that they use? I don't understand.
What baffles me about housing, like some of the stuff is, you know, when there's like half walls or like an arch sort of a thing, but then it's like there's marble ones, but not the regular ones where I'm like, I want things to match. I want things to look good, you know? I don't understand. I don't understand.
Housing hard.
Yes.
And it shouldn't be that hard. I just want something nice.
Not too difficult.
I hate it. Remember when I just had a bunch of horrible Halloween decorations in there because I didn't realize they were going to be that big and I just slapped them everywhere?
It was
All
funny.
the bombs.
Yeah. Okay,
I miss the
thank you for hanging out and also for the really funny art. Like, it was good.
So good.
They're gonna have to go in the rotation.
Psycho Prime looks neat. It reminds me of like a... I don't know how to describe it. Like a Chinese porcelain doll that's broken.
Ooh. Yeah, I need to rework my starting soon screen. Because I do want to have, like, fan art, but I want it to be presented better, I guess, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to do it.
Only adult fan art.
No. That's what happened when they got rid of, like, they let you do nudity on stream, and then there was that one streamer, that one VTuber who just decided to put a bunch of, like, her not safe for work art, like, as a slideshow while having, like, her model naked, and it was just like, it was like, this is not what this was intended for, and you know it.
Oh, when I was saying, like, adult fan art, I meant, like, fan art of you, like, doing taxes or something.
Oh, okay, fan art of me doing taxes. Okay. It's like how my not safe for work channel is entirely just OSHA violations. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I had a an armor chest in my inventory. I was like, okay, hey, it's higher level. I can wear it. Why can't I wear it? And I'm like, oh, it's for Reaper.
Nah.
I immediately started thinking that too. I don't know why. I heard that song one time while playing No More Heroes 2 and it got stuck.
I mean, it's catchy.
It is.
At least we'll look out. Fat Cat just plowed into her.
No, opens her mouth, just gobbles them, flies off. Oh.
Ladies?
Femoids?
Don't call them that! Don't call them that!
Call them what? Gentlemen?
Femoids.
Oh.
Yeah, stop summoning primals.
I can't.
Just stop it.
It's kind of our thing.
Stop it. Lakshmi was not working out.
Well, I have some bad news about that.
Lakshmi was not working out, okay?
They've been hitting the gym, so they have been working out.
No. No. I still have to do the extreme stuff for Heaven's Word. Extreme Ravana.
Wet cats look so scrungly.
They do. Oh my gosh, imagine wet fat cat. Be sad.
It would be.
What if they're just like super skinny underneath?
It's literally all fluff.
I like when they give me orchestra rolls. It's like, ah, you love me.
And then you dry the wet fat cat and it just looks like just like a spore.
No. No, that's sad.
It's extra
A
floofy.
little baby robot.
Mm-hmm.
Get a little one.
Baby mom.
Baby mom. Oh no,
What?
that doesn't
Baby
sound
mama?
right.
Oh no.
Baby mamas or something else.
Baby mama. Uh-oh.
Follow Saint Shiva. Man, remember Isael? I think about her all the time. I miss her. My favorite Heaven's Ward character. I miss her every day. Imagine if she was one of the Scions and we got to hang out with her.
Oh, I got an image
Should have
for
been.
you. NK, you're gonna have to share this one.
Am I going to have to?
You're going to have to.
I'll be the judge of that. Hold on.
The judge, the jury, and the executioner of that.
Okay, yeah, I do need to. Yeah, you know what? You're right. You're right. I do need to. Yep. Yeah, I need to. I really have to.
Oh my
I have
God.
to. I really have to.
I like the quest accepted popped up as you said. It's like yes, I have to quest accept.
I want the cattail weapon so bad. I want the fat cat spear so bad.
Well, now you can get it, can't you?
Well,
it's a
they have to do
treasure
maps.
thing. Yeah.
I found out yesterday.
It's so upsetting because I'm sitting there like, I want it so bad. I want it in my hands.
But you just gotta do maps.
Well, they're level 100 maps.
Yeah, I can't do them.
Mm-hmm.
Just do maps.
Can't do 100 maps.
Will do maps.
I'm not level 100. I'm level 78.
Mm-hmm.
Skill issue.
It actually is.
You need to be in Dawn Trail to do them.
Yeah.
Skill issue.
If it was a limited thing, I would cry.
No, it's not.
No.
But like,
those
no,
maps
if
will
it,
exist forever.
If it was a limited thing, like they actually just, I would cry. And it wasn't
you could
tradable.
also wait. You could also wait a while, and it'll eventually show up on the shop, so you can just buy it if you have enough.
Yeah, it'll probably
Like
no matter what though. It'll be
expensive,
like a couple million.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a couple million.
Skill issue.
I mean, right now it's probably like 20 million. Like, let me see.
I don't even have a million yet.
Let's see what the.
I'm giving you $1 million, I thought.
Yeah, actually, I was pretty much right. 19 million is what it's selling for right now.
Okay, here's the thing. You gave me $1 million at the start. Way back in January. Like, end of January. And since then, I've spent money on, like, my apartment and getting furnishings from my apartment.
Wasting money. Wow.
And teleporting.
At least it helped you out a lot in the early game.
It did help me out a lot, but you being like, I gave you $1 million, what happened to it?
What do you think?
You didn't invest it?
I mean, I only have 10 million, so like...
Oh, now I have $1 million, never mind. Time to spend it all.
I'm just saying, I only have 10 million, and the coffer right now is on the market for like 20 million, so...
They should just let me have it.
Well, friends and I are probably gonna do maps at some point soon,
They
so...
should just let me have that, because they should look at me and be like, yo, your name is Palico, and you like Fat Cat.
That just reminds me of how much...
You should get the umbrella, too.
That just reminds me of how much, there's a specific mount that I really, 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 really wanted that has, like, a really low drop chance. And I was like, I literally, like, manifested that mount into the game. Like, I wanted it so bad. I manifested it before it was even a thing. I was like, I need this specific creature to become a mount. And then it did. And then... Okay, so I manifested it into existence, and then the second time running the thing that it dropped from, out of, I think, like, 30 other people, I'm the one that got the drop.
Nice.
I've done that dungeon no fewer than maybe, like, 50 other times, never seen it drop again. Like, it was insane luck.
I remember when Xenos was stinking up this place.
What was the first thing you noticed when you came in?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
I say that because I'm like, I'm imagining he just sprays cologne on.
I wonder how much that mount is selling for now, actually, because I guarantee you it's going to be in the millions.
Which mount?
It has no one to sit on.
Let me look it up. I don't remember what it's called, because it's not on this character. I gave it to... Because it wasn't this character I needed it for. It was my alt.
Ah.
Or should someone else sit there?
The Deinonychus mount.
And let's sit here in a circle as equals.
Oh, that's cute.
We're gonna create the round table.
The cheapest one I'm seeing is 17 million on the market board for that mount.
We're gonna create the round table, and then maybe one day we'll become Knights of the Round.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say the round table from Elden Ring.
But yeah, the Deinonychus mount, it's the You know the raptors in this game with like they're like white with like zebra stripes.
Yeah, those things.
You can get one as a mount.
Okay.
So my alt, he had a baby raptor that he was raising from like a baby. And I was like, oh my god, please, I want so badly for it to be that his little baby raptor grows up and then he gets to ride it around. And I manifested it. And then I was like, I want so badly for him to be a Beastmaster because it would just make sense at that point. And then I manifested that too, so now he's going to be a Beastmaster.
It's like me manifesting Yokai Watch coming back.
Exactly.
Manifest Fat Cat Umbrella.
Manifesting Fat Cat Umbrella.
Who dwell within
I'm sure it'll happen someday.
Devote themselves
Tragic.
to our faith.
How do I brute force my...
You shall all worship Sri
I need to figure out how to brute force my carpenter to level 90.
Everyone's looking at themselves like, what?
Lady
What? No.
of bliss, grace us once more with your beauteous visage.
Guess who's back?
Lakshmi just
back
like
again.
drops down. Just flop. Like,
Flop. Lakshmi's back. Hello, friend.
Guess who's back? Guess who's back?
I
Guess
beat
who's
you
back?
up already. Get out of here. How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old lady?
No crystals were allowed through the
Don't
door.
call her an old lady.
We can worry about the how.
Yeah, you use the HAG.
We need to evacuate these people right now, or the Primal will make thralls of them all.
He was literally tossing balls everywhere.
They wouldn't make a thrall out of me because I'm just
You're already a
better
thrall.
than I'm better than that. And then I remembered, oh yeah, there's an attack she does in the fight where she literally just like hypnotizes everyone.
Yep.
And there's literally an attack like that.
And you can get that as an emote if you do their society quest.
I should do their society quest for the emote.
Yeah, we have to do all their stuff, all the beast tribes, technically, for all their...
Yeah, so sad. Murder.
They're fun, but they take a while because they're, you know, like, it's a daily thing. You only have so many allowances per day.
Yeah, that's the one thing that I find annoying about the society quests.
Yeah, I find it annoying too. They really need to give you more allowances.
Palico used the Force.
Just walk around them.
The guards were already turned. Fools!
I'm gonna read at you.
No, you don't.
The Kalyana would see us all enthralled.
Throw his weird glowing
They're
cat
going
at
to be
them.
sorely disappointed.
His weird glowing cat. It's a carbuncle.
I just remembered what carbuncles look like in the Final Fantasy VII remake, and I felt sick.
It's upsetting.
I actually
Carbuncles
felt
in this
like
game
a
are
little ill.
adorable.
They're like those are adorable in this game. Moogles are adorable in this game, and 16, you know, where they went for the classic illustration, and then 7 remake just decides to make the worst choices.
Look, Carbuncle is just big brain time.
Oh, the baby chocobo are horrendous.
They're just Super Saiyan.
They kind of are though. It's messed up.
Yeah, and Carbuncle is big brain time.
Carbuncle worked out at the library, and I hate it.
At least the one that they didn't mess up is just Cactuar.
It would be if someone messed up a Cactuar, I would be shocked.
They just made it look like a realistic cactus.
Can I just walk up to her and be like, "Hey, what's up?" No, okay. It's like, can I just walk up and be like, "Hey"?
Just go up and just like extend your hand. It's like handshake.
Yeah, I already disbanded the party for this.
Yeah, thank you. I was gonna say, if her music doesn't start playing...
Her banger music.
Wenke, I got a copy. Wenke, I got a copy of Final Fantasy 7 and 8 that are right in the mail.
Oh, nice.
Wow, I offer you peace and serenity.
Like the Switch version. I just need to get 9 and 11.
We're just like, I gotta do this, I gotta do, Why are there so many? Woman!
Watch out for the balls.
You must absorb all the balls.
Eat the balls.
They're yummy.
It's a tricky bit. I definitely had to redo this a couple of times before I got the knack of it.
I had to redo it because I just had interruptions in the stream a bit for a second, and I had to stop what I was doing, and I'll do the playlist.
Why? Stop!
More balls? More.
It's almost like she wants to manipulate everyone.
You think?
One of you with your big spaghetti fork, just...
Well, she's a snake. Tail is kind of like a noodle. Spaghetti. Slurp, slurp, slurp.
People literally call snakes danger noodles.
That's true.
You have her weakness.
She saw the fat cat in my mind and she was like, I've changed.
Do you want to kill this thing or not?
She has deleted her Twitter. She's now freed and on your side.
You've converted her to Blue Sky. You turn around and she's completely unhinged her jaw and is like swallowing Alphino whole.
Small chew.
Can you imagine?
I'm trapped.
Primal is Lise. I didn't know she was a primal alone.
Yep.
The baby is you.
amazing when you have NPCs who at least sit there and they're like, okay, I know this mechanic.
Yep. Yeah, their NPCs did get a bit smarter.
Remember when the tank ran into you when you were doing the thing to avoid the damage? Activate Dio stand.
This is not what I was expecting for like a part 2 of like encountering Lakshmi.
Just balls.
Yeah, orbs.
Orbs.
Ponder them.
I mean, they couldn't do. It's not like they were gonna make you like do Lakshmi to Electric Boogaloo.
But they could have.
Do not your soul
I mean, that's the EX.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have complained.
That would have been Lakshmi 3.
Really? I got it before her. God.
Don't come over here, Raban!
Raban!
It's literally what happened during the practice thing. Like the training.
Did it make it come true for mentioning it?
Well, yes.
I manifested.
In the practice that they do for like, you know, all this stuff, it was like, oh, the tank is going to like the tank is going to has to run over here, and the tank immediately runs to like the safe spot I was at. I was like, are you kidding me? The spot that I ran to because it was closest. Typical.
Oh yeah, I need to call my credit card company to see if it's demonstrated.
Oh no! She's doing the chancla! Now I read it as that too!
Yeah, I read it as that every time.
Has anybody called to their credit card company to extend their line of credit people?
Oh, they keep on calling it to increase it all the time.
They just increased mine without me asking, so...
I don't let them increase it.
What does that change?
It just means that you can take out more money.
Yeah, it just tempts you to
so you can spend more.
Which is maybe not the best idea for a lot of people.
Man, I love DPS checks so much. It's great.
You're gonna have to get used to them, I'm sorry to say. There you go, you did it.
DPS checks are exciting. Why did it say 3 a.m. in the corner?
That's game time.
3 a.m. Eorzean time.
Okay, I was like, why did it say that?
Yeah, if you see ET, that's Eorzean time. LT is local time.
ET,
I don't know if you know this, but we had extra daylight savings where it's now 3 a.m. for you.
Oh no. But just for me.
Just for you.
We did it!
And only you.
We beat her!
Yeah, you have to get up earlier to tend to your crops.
No, it was basically like, I was thinking of, like Knife Dad, where it's like they did something in the cloud and it got messed up and I got someone else's time. No, she's blonde!
Why does she have a pixie cut and a Mike Tyson tattoo?
Why not?
What is this?
I'm only gonna say this once. The Ananta just summoned their primal in the throne room. My friends are fighting her, but they need help.
I'm just imagining
They
tossing
need
the
someone
weapon
with the
and
echo, and by the gods, I
slides
wish I
across
had
the
it, but
floor
I
and just
don't.
cuts her foot. It's like, why?
I told you before that you still had time, but things have changed. I need your answer now. You can end it like Xenos, or you can fight for Alamigo.
Man, we're never
Your
seeing
choice.
Xenos ever again. It's crazy. It's like crazy. He's just been deleted from the game.
I don't know what to tell you, he's dead.
I've never
I
seen
mean,
him
when
again.
someone dies, they're dead.
Yeah, they're dead.
People
forever.
die when they... People are dead when they die.
I want to let you to come back, but as a cyborg.
Oh my god.
Come on!
I fixed myself.
This is so stupid. I had it on the first time if I wasn't interrupted. On the first one.
I like that chicken statue in the back.
That's not a chicken. That's not.
It's her!
Kimkin statue.
The butcher!
Look at all these chickens.
Look at all these chickens.
Man, having the echo sounds like it sucks.
I mean, if it's an artificial echo, it definitely does.
Is the echo the Mike Tyson tattoo?
No, it's the weird eye she's got.
It's like when I get psychic damage from looking at blonde women.
It's exactly that. That's the echo.
But it's like, that's not even artificial echo that I have. It looks like it sucks when I have it too, because I just sit there and I go, ah, and then I see a vision.
I feel like there's something that they retconned specifically with this cutscene, though. Or this trial, right?
You are not forgiven.
That's so frustrating. I don't understand that. They conflate the echo and Heidelin's Blessing of Light so much, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Never forgive.
So, let me read the in-game lore for the Echo versus the Blessing of Light. Without spoilers, if I can find it. Where is it?
For standing against a primal and saving us from servitude. You have my thanks.
Those sandals look uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And her heart grew 3 sizes bigger that day.
That sounds uncomfortable. Ever think of the Grinch having like chest pain because of that?
Yes.
Just
Yeah, my mom has to see a cardiologist after that happened to her.
Alright. Tales of Heidelin's Call and the singular power it was said to bestow the Echo have been recorded throughout history. The nature of this power was not wholly understood. It is often conflated with another one of her gifts, the Blessing of Light, which ensured one's ether would remain uncorrupted by primal tempering. Except that they're saying that anybody with the Echo can't be tempered, which is not true. They're not the same. I don't get why they retcon this shit. Like, the next expansion they retcon this shit. It's so stupid.
I can't believe you can... Oh, go ahead.
I don't know. I get really frustrated when, like, they write out all of this lore, like, it's all, like, they have, like, a Bible of all this lore, and then they don't even follow it, and they tend to retcon it, like, an expansion or two later anyway.
That's what just reminded me of the Transformers Bible.
The blessed Saint Transformers.
Well, no, for all the Transformers movies, they made a specific book of like what to follow, what things were gonna happen, and I think by the third movie they just completely ignored it.
Yeah. I mean, there's a line in Shadowbringers that they retcon the very next expansion in Endwalker, and I was just like, what the fuck?
Can't believe that they can channel Echo the Dolphin.
Every time I remember that Echo the Dolphin goes into like some alien stuff, I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah, after all his fellow dolphin are abducted by aliens.
What was this, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy?
You never knew about the Echo the Dolphin? It's like weirdly goes into
it's
like...
about to spend in space.
All I can think of is Sean Vids once found just the funniest Let's Play of Echo the Dolphin, where somebody went, "I'm just one dolphin," and I just constantly think of that line specifically all the time. I'm just one dolphin.
Dolphins are interesting because they can be the nicest creatures ever or the most foul bastard.
Or the most awful terror, just like humans.
Yeah,
just
dolphins
like humans.
are the closest to humans because they just their morality is all over the place. They're unpredictable.
I guess that's what happens when you gain an semblance of intellect.
Remember
honestly, yeah.
Remember how yesterday we were talking about how messed up kangaroos were? How it was like, yeah, sometimes they'll just wait in the water to see if like someone will like come over and they'll drown them. Like, what is wrong with them?
They will hold other animals hostage, so one animal will go and they'll kill both.
Kangaroos are like nasty.
The envoys of
I'm saying it, they're like
that too. So like, yeah, humans and man, you ever think about how fucked up humans are?
Yeah. You know, it's
maybe it isn't. Maybe it is an animal thing.
You know, it's one creature that is blameless and innocent.
And one
Fat
which
cat.
signals the end
Well,
of my
fat cat, but
party.
also the sea cucumber.
But I would
True.
on Giovanni's star.
Yeah, you even have like the sea cucumbers that have like the fish that live up in their anuses.
I mean,
Yeah, but that's just the only design flaw. The evolution let them have, you know?
Which design flaw?
The fact
But
that
there's a fish that can live inside a sea cucumber's anus.
I mean, that's on the fish more than the sea cucumber, I feel like.
the sea cucumber just lets it happen. It's like, yeah, okay.
They don't have a choice, I feel like.
They actually welcome it. They raise their butts up.
When I went to Catalina Island, there was one thing that was really fun, and it was like they would show us a bunch of like, they had this little tank of just a little habitat for whatever, like, critters, you know, just like around the seabed, like the shallow seabed and everything. And there was one that they called like an evil squishy. Because it was like, if they ate each other, it was fine. It's like, that's just the way it goes, you know? They just wanted to have something to show kind of like the ecosystem. And they were like, if you feel this one, you can feel the shell inside of it that you just ate.
But
wow.
So it's like, you could just like gently touch it, and yeah, you could just feel that there was like, it ate something that was like harder. was like,
No,
that's
you know what?
messed up.
Animal is completely innocent.
Rebuild Alamigo.
Horseshoe crabs, God's perfect creatures.
True.
Yeah, a horseshoe crab is perfect.
We use horseshoe crabs actually to test medications, like injections, to make sure that they're safe.
Because there's unique coagulant in their blood.
Yep.
And thus did I consult at length with the most trusted.
And we do it without killing the horseshoe crabs.
Yeah, because we have to milk them.
To milk them for their blood. No, that's true. That's genuine.
That's not a term I thought about with the horseshoe crab. Yeah, we
Milking a
milk
horseshoe
them.
crab. We.
It's literally called farms where they milk horseshoe crabs.
It's I don't think milking is the term, but like I guess it is the closest you could call it. I mean, we do draw blood from horseshoe crabs. They have blue blood, by the way.
Years and years.
Ah, so they're royals.
Trusted one another. Yet now you refuse
They have blue blood because their blood is copper based instead of iron based.
I swore an oath to you.
So we have red blood because we have copper based, iron based blood cells.
What
But
if
their blood
I
cells are
surprised you and I
copper-based.
said that I have copper-based blood?
But in Pippin you
I mean, I don't think they would let you donate as often as you do.
They're like, you have the super plasma.
Super plasma. We can't use this.
We can only put it in TVs.
including Lolorito and his monetarist cronies.
It's that one meme of Dipper from Gravity Falls. Wow, it's completely worthless.
So follow your heart.
I think they found the one person who has mercury in their blood.
I mean, I'm sure there used to be a lot more of those back before we knew mercury was poison.
I'm pretty sure my dad probably has mercury in his blood because apparently he told me when he was little, one of the fun things that he would do is break the thermometers and play with the stuff inside.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's just
And
making me
that
think
explains
of...
why he's such an asshole.
That's making me think of that one joke in Kung Pao where it's like his hands are hurting after like all this training. And they're kind of like bleeding and it's just like the love interest is like, does this hurt? And she like breaks a thermometer into like his hands. And it's just like, it's like, no, does this hurt? She just starts like salting them.
Your mom doesn't work for Uldot anymore.
I know, I was just sitting there thinking like, my moms are getting separated.
Oh, another
My
divorce.
Lalafell mom
It's a
and my
mutual
Gladiator
separation.
mom.
They're just choosing to live apart for a while.
Why is there so much divorce and separation? We had like Crystal Mom, Crystal Dad.
Crystal Mom and Crystal Dad got a divorce.
Yeah, like I thought that
I
was
can't wait for you
established.
to find out the true nature of Crystal Mom and Crystal Dad.
Mm-hmm.
And they're crystals.
Yeah, they're crystals.
And then one's a
You
mom
figured
and
it
one's a
out.
dad.
Wow. One's a mom, one's a dad. You figured it out. Never
deep
mind.
lore.
I
They're
guess you
crystals.
figured out the lore.
It turns out that it's just somebody behind the curtain, just like don't look behind the curtain.
There was a massive reveal in the trailer for Shadowbringers, for the record, that had people like on their knees shocked from the reveal. They were like, how is this not a spoiler? And Yoshi P was like, that's because that is the least like shocking thing that happens in Shadowbringers. And he was correct.
Yep.
All I know about Crystal Mom and Crystal Dad is Hylian and Zodiac, like whatever.
That's their names. Don't wear them out.
That's all I know, and I'm sure I'm going to hear them a lot.
Yoshi P's like
Gee, it's almost like they're like central to the plot of Final Fantasy XIV.
But I have a feeling from Shadowbringers, I'm going to hear about them a lot.
I actually think that you should watch the trailer for Shadowbringers, because then you'll be on the same page that like all of us were going into Shadowbringers. Like when
the trailer, as in like the intro, like the starting video thing.
Not the starting video. You should watch that too. But like the genuine trailer that was revealed, like at
the
FanFest,
announcement of Shadowbringers.
when they announced the expansion.
Yeah.
Because like that trailer like brought everybody to their fucking knees. They were like, what the fuck is happening?
Like the biggest twist of Shadowbringers,
Like,
the
there was
biggest reveal is the main bad
like
guy
they straight
is
up just reveal a huge plot twist like in the trailer. And Yoshi P straight up says, yeah, that's like the least shocking thing that happens in Shadowbringers. And he was fucking right.
I can't wait for the dramatic part where Emmett paints a fake tunnel.
Post in the immortal flames.
You called it.
Why did you?
So,
I'm
would
so
you say
excited
that
for that part?
we should, NK should see that trailer at patch, basically the end of Shadowbringers, of Stormblood, so that would be,
yes,
4.5.
It would be the patch before you would go into Shadowbringers is when you should see that trailer, because that's when everybody else would have seen that trailer.
Yeah, so that would be 4.56, so a Requiem of Heroes.
Yes.
You find out like the even biggest Shadowbringers twist is that the main bad guy turns out just to be a fat cat with a red cape and with tiny pauldrons.
The setup for Shadowbringers.
You find out that Golbez is actually a fat cat.
Like he takes the helmet off and there's just like
a fat cat underneath.
Like just his head poking out of the armor.
With a monocle.
The setup for Shadowbringers or the end of the Storm for Stormblood?
Say it again?
The setup for Shadowbringers or the end of Stormblood arc?
When the future may hold the same for you.
For what?
Or NK to see the trailer?
It would be the patch that you said.
Okay, so the end of the Shadowbringers, Shadowbringers setup. So the end of the setup then.
Yeah, basically the last patch before starting Shadowbringers.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's when the trailer was revealed. Well, actually, no, the trailer was revealed technically a patch before that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying is that because the patch before that is kind of the more critical one.
Abyss posted all that pain. How are you still standing, fat cat?
Fat cat.
Well, that was.
I think it's So it's 4.5 part 1 at the end of that, and then part 2 is when we start Shadowbringers. Technically.
Either you are more astute than I give you credit for, or.
So the last dungeon, and then it goes into
In any event, one thing is certain. Alamigo
so the end of the face of war.
Dearest son.
I'll tell you when. I'll know when because it's vividly in my memory because that was when like I was most into the game.
Though once I'm out of this cutscene, I'm gonna have to end it because it is late and I got work.
Yeah, I'll probably, like, which one? After, Lisa, like...
Well, you're ahead of me, because I got delayed, because I had to redo the fight 4 times.
I would just finish... I would say it's safe to, at least for NK, to finish up the... patch, if that makes sense. Like, the MSQ for the patch you're in.
Okay.
So, that quest, I think, will be, like, once you finish that quest, that'll be the end of that patch. You'll be able to tell when the end of a patch is, because like it'll be pretty obvious. It'll kind of be like, meanwhile and next time on Dragon Ball Z, like.
Bye.
Well, technically,
I love you.
Upon completion of this quest, you will be able to access the palace's rooftop gardens by speaking to the royal menagerie attendant.
Yeah. That was actually, they introduced that as a thing, so you can go up there and you can take pictures where Xenos died.
Can be. I'll take selfies.
And be memories.
Like,
Sometimes you'll see the body still there.
They just left him here. It's really messed up.
Posing with your spear stuck in a bloody spot on the ground.
They did not clean any of it up. That's messed up.
Also, NK, the next 2 weeks I'm back on night shift.
Okay.
Just so you know. So I won't be for the next Wednesday and the Wednesday after. I will not be able to do Warrior Light Wednesday.
Oh, okay. What am I gonna do then?
Hildebrand.
Oh yeah, Hildebrand. There's still this stuff there, and then resume the tower climb.
God, yeah.
Obviously.
Which tower climb?
Kugane Tower.
Oh, I haven't even started that yet.
Just this time, I'll tell everyone step away from me because apparently having people on the screen was genuinely making things like freeze on my end, and I was like, I can't make these jumps. Get away!
Yeah, I gotta do that tower then.
Oh, Lise, look out! Look out!
Lise, look out!
Look out! Plows right through her.
It's okay. That cat's squishy. It's not much of an impact.
I'm just imagining it like squishes between the legs of someone and just like keeps going. It's just, and then it's like, ugh. That's a weird feeling.
Like the video edit of the Terminator 2 scene with the fluffy dog walking between the bars.
Yeah, after this, I'll probably call it 2. Yeah, so far I feel like my rankings of expansions, like, story-wise, like how invested I've been. I still think Heaven's Word. Then this, then ARR.
I think that your rankings so far match pretty much everybody else's.
Because it's like, this isn't bad, but I'm not... It's not grabbing me. Like, the second I go back to Alamigo, I'm just like, yeah, okay. Like, I don't like the storyline as much, I guess.
Yeah.
They didn't put as much focus on as they should have.
Yeah. Because, for example, like, Gosetsu's on screen, I'm happy, and then he totally died and we never saw him again.
I mean...
He died, we never saw him again. That guy we saw on the island who was fishing, like, that was...
Is that his twin?
Yeah, that was his twin. Like, that...
Yotsuyu also, that was
yeah,
her
that was
twin.
Yotsuyu's twin, too. They just happen to look like them. We're never seeing those characters again. I would like it if it cut to that and then we never saw them ever again.
That would be so dumb.
It would be... It's like, and they were on the island fishing.
For all the rest of time.
Gosetsu got brave and figured out how to make fugu.
Sorry, I'm back.
Welcome.
Yeah, it's
I went to the kitchen to get... I'm sorry,
Raban basically said, okay, this is your new home, and left on the side of the road, basically.
I got a little wind-up baby Robon.
Oh,
should give it to Nanamo.
That's where, don't you know, NK? That's where his soul is stored, just like Ronnie.
Hey, who is this? Who's this?
Who is that?
Who's that?
Brown Man.
I know he's a Rogadin, but I keep forgetting he's a Rogadin. I think he's just
he looks
a giant
like a
guy.
big man.
Yeah. I'm kind of sad he's not just a big man.
Like Greg.
Yeah, like Greg.
Look at her, she likes Dongo.
From Monster Hunter?
Yes. It's not
More
just Monster
sweetbreads!
Why'd you give her the coin purse then, Gosetsu?
Meow.
Yes, I could
We're at the end of Stormblood. Well, end of like the main story.
Yeah.
We're doing patch
This is
stuff
the end
now.
of the first patch. Post Stormblood.
I just like, she shot him and everything, and then now there's just their, like, hey, I got some dango for you, you want some? No? Okay, I'll have both then.
Look, she already ate, like, almost all of that.
I'm having chicken tacos.
Dango, dango, dango.
Like, I need to know how this dynamic started. You'll
find out
to know,
next time on Final Fantasy Z.
No, I don't want to see the Imperial Palace. I have to look at him again.
Meanwhile...
No. If I see his stupid hat... Like,
I'm sorry to say...
My hands are actually on my head, like, bracing myself. Like,
We get to see the Emperor, his hat, and his pauldrons.
I don't want to see that Warcraft reject again.
The Viceroy was merely wounded. He's returned to the capital.
Where are the eyes on that mask?
Deplorable.
Why are these two like reminding me of like stormtroopers just having a
Because
conversation?
they are.
Because that's... Yeah.
That's exactly what they are. Do you think that, like, stormtroopers ever had a conversation that was like, hey, have you signed Sherry's birthday card yet? What do you want to, like... Really
Oh my god, I just realized who that guy who made that fist was.
Arthur.
Yes. No.
Oh, okay, I didn't see him. Oh.
Alright, you did it.
I'm free.
Yeah.
I didn't have to see him.
You didn't have to see him.
I didn't have to see him. I'm so happy. I hope I never see him.
No, the guy making the fist is... I think you might like that character. He's pretty funny.
It's Fisto.
It's Fisto.
Kit Fisto. Another Star Wars character that I wish I didn't remember the name of.
It's a character, I was just...
Yeah, that is a character, Kit Fisto.
Fisto.
He is part of the Jedi Council, and he's got, like, tentacles for hair.
Fisto. Who let George Lucas come up with these names?
I don't know. There's, like,
Jizz.
there's the, like,
But don't talk bad about this.
there's the lady, like, in Yoda's species, her name is Yaddle.
I bet you... Well, that's cute, though.
Yeah, but it's just Yoda and Yaddle are their names. She's part of the council.
Cute,
There's
though.
Kiarumundi, who's the one with the really tall head, and he's the only Jedi who's allowed to bone.
I bet you Fisto really likes jizz.
As much as I like to stay up, I do have to head out. I'm gonna have to actually finish up. I just been stuck.
I like how Otto's like, no, I'm out of here.
Always remember chat, Babu Frick.
Babu Frick.
Okay, I'm gonna have to actually finish this part of the chapter. I'm gonna have to catch up to you, NK.
Okay.
But that's gonna
It's only
be...
like 2 more cutscenes. You're almost there.
It's literally just that.
Yeah. But it's like I gotta go sleep.
Yeah,
and
go
then
get
we'll-
some sleep.
Yep.
Have a good night, Otto.
Yep.
Night. I'm gonna end in a little bit too.
Remember that Yoda is just like a weirdo of his species because he's one of the only ones that talk like that.
I forgot that was a detail. Why does
I mean, I don't think it's a species thing. I think that's like how Urianger is one of the only ones that talks like all weird. It's just a fun habit.
Well, apparently it's just like they don't know why he started doing that. One of the things is like
it's because he's
he don't
enlightened.
know. And people just assume
is
that
not how
all his
enlightened
species
people talk.
like that.
I'm sorry.
That's how
No.
Yoda,
Sir.
the enlightened, talks. I don't know what to tell you.
Yoda.
I think Yoda's
enlightened.
just messing with people.
Yoda.
No, here's one thing I think is really funny about Yoda, is he acts like a freak only...
Or Yoda off near the all-knowing.
Yoda acting like a freak just to, like, piss off people who visit him. And then afterwards is like, okay, I'll teach you some Jedi tricks and everything. I'll act normal, but initially he's just a little freak swamp man who just tries to steal Luke's food.
In Legend of Korra, Toph turns into Yoda.
Oh no.
She goes off to live in the swamp.
The swamp.
And then she basically becomes Korra's Yoda.
The swamp.
And that's why Season 4 is the best season of Korra.
No! I wanted to land on the lamp. It said my...
Jimin is like, I can't get wet.
I don't want to get... Fat cat, you surely... No!
These cats don't like water.
Well, obviously, obviously what has to happen is this thing that turns into a boat.
I mean, it's not in boat form.
Hate it here. Hate this place. I can't fly.
Nope. I'm just imagining instead of disappearing, it just sinks like a rock.
Can't fly. I can only just... there. Position myself somewhere, you know, with the like trees.png. Whatever. You know what? I don't care. I actually don't care. Like that's the funny thing. I don't care.
I don't care.
I don't care. Like I'm so unbothered. Oh, ironics. I was literally just about to end. But we're done with the first patch of Stormblood. Hey, I can tombstone exchanges here.
And the second patch, they introduced patches.
Imagine.
That's when we get. That's only when we get the crossover event.
Actually, hold on. Probably go to Kugane and probably buy a new thing for a new bit of armor. You know, probably do that.
Oh yeah.
Probably do that real quick.
With your tombstones.
Yeah, with my tombstones.
I feel they should have done something with patches in the DLC.
In what?
The Elden Ring DLC. He just shows up and it's like, it's shadow patches.
I mean, I thought... No, they definitely do. Don't you remember? Patches, Consort of Miyazaki.
Oh, right. I'm so stupid. I'm sorry.
Oh, right. I forgot about
He's the final boss. How could you forget?
I like the part where he throws,
throws basilisks at you?
He throws basilisks at you.
That's Patches. Wah, wah.
Classic Patches.
Patches.
I love that one, like, there is one spot where he puts a bunch of shiny stones down.
Yes.
Just to kick you down a pit with a bunch of basilisks.
Classic Patches.
Absolute monster. Yeah, this goes well with the hoodie.
It kind of does.
My cyber legs.
Yeah. Cyber legs. You should dye them like the metallic pink.
You're giving me Shell from...
When I'm done with these, I'll do that.
You're giving me Shell from Portal buys, where she has like a normal outfit and then she has like the special boots.
Yeah, the special boots that keep her from taking fall damage. Because Portal would suck if you took fall damage.
AKA
the boots that stop you from breaking your leg.
AKA Haiti. Haiti is Portal if you took fall damage. You're not wrong. And also there were no portals.
I wish I could find that video again where someone took like they took Hades model and instead it's like a 2B model, just like, you know, same proportions, but it's like a bikini and everything, moving the same way. It was horrible, and then it was just like me looking for like the bathroom at McDonald's when I'm high at 3 a.m. Like, I wish I could find that video, but it's gone.
Oh my god.
It was a perfect tweet.
A hit tweet.
A hit tweet. Imagine your parents calling you Festus.
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 Just make fun of him. Why is he
named
named
after the
Festus?
bravest man I know, Uncle Fester.
Uncle Fester.
No, it was just a really, like, they were celebrating the holidays, and it was a really festive baby, so they just called him Festus.
Festus.
I love this Alphino hair on this Lalafell.
Yes. You can get the you can get any of the... is that Alphino's hair or is that Alice's hair?
I don't freaking know.
They all look the same.
That is... No, that's Alphino's hair. Alice's hair goes the other direction.
Smug little
Smug
guy.
face. Actually, now I think about it, I think they're gender locked. I think the hairs are gender locked, which is stupid. Because the only difference is that one goes one direction, the other goes the other direction.
Yeah, that's boy hair and girl hair. Duh. Duh. What did you think?
The two genders. Left cowlick and right cowlick.
Yeah, exactly. Glad you get it now. I gotta put something very important.
Yeah, all the NPC outfits are buyable on Mog Station.
If my cowlick went the other way, that would be boy hair. Obviously. Yum.
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 Very important.
Look, this is what I got from the Monster Hunter quest.
I think my husband has that specific housing item like hiding in behind a wall in his house right now.
Yeah, I did do the Monster Hunter thingy. I got a Palico.
Palico. For the calico.
It's that one clip that was posted of like the Palico being afraid of thunder was like so sad.
Oh,
I was
you
like,
gotta put a thunder shirt on it. Being in Endwalker areas makes me sad that I'm not in Endwalker anymore. Can I go back to Endwalker?
Wait, the meat doesn't play the music?
no.
The meat?
Why doesn't the meat play the music?
Yeah, the meat has to play the music. Otherwise, what's the point? It should be.
I see that, and I'm just thinking like nice hero meat.
Sonny is like also like, I miss Endwalker. I also miss Endwalker. I miss Endwalker so bad. I miss Endwalker every day.
Thinking of like those big, spits with like hero meat and everything. I'm like, I could find a like a good shawarma like I remember. Oh, everyone overcomplicates it. Again, I will reiterate. Shawarma meat, tahini sauce, fries, pickle.
That's it.
That's it. That's all you need. That's all you need. That's street food. That's what I had in Saudi Arabia. It's like what I had in Riyadh. It's what I had in Dubai. Every Monday at my school was shawarma day, and it was like that was the day everyone went crazy and bought shawarmas like in the cafeteria, and it was great.
Just means that you have to find a traditional food joint where you live that serves shawarma. People that came from Dubai or something like that.
True.
Yeah, find that in Utah.
Yeah, find that in Utah. True.
Yeah. Simple.
But yeah, like it was funny because I have to keep thinking like, Landy. Oh yeah, that's a Monday, because in the Middle East at the time, at least when I lived there, weekends were Thursdays and Fridays. So Monday was my Wednesday. It was weird. This is the good spot to dance. Right?
Yes, yeah. Just don't turn the stove on.
Yesterday
the
I managed
stove is
to
where
get...
all the hottest dancers belong.
Yesterday I did manage to get Fat Cat on the stove. Also, thank you again for the Ravana lamp.
You are welcome.
It's beautiful.
I just love how it's his torso.
Yeah.
You can see his abs.
Yeah.
His buggy abs.
Buggy. Is that a lamp? I think that's a fan.
No, it's a lamp and fan. Like, it's one of those ceiling lamp fans.
Oh, ceiling fan.
Yeah. That's where the light comes from. It's my light source in here, other than, you know, like the little lamp and...
I miss the bombs.
Ugh, fine. Fine. I'll put the bombs somewhere, big baby. And one of the many flying pumpkins I have.
Oh, so many flying pumpkins.
Yeah, I didn't think it would be that big. I didn't think it would be that big, so I... I should just have one. Oh. I should have them... Busy,
Oh. There's the pink one. Makes sense.
There, are you happy? There, like, are you glad? Are you happy? Shit.
You know what would complete this entire room?
What?
A stand with a fat cat umbrella.
I know. I wish I had one. I wish I had one so bad. I'm sitting in my princess tent, seething.
Seething. This is where I would put my fat cat umbrella if I had one.
I was just thinking about the Timmy's dad meme. If I had one.
Anyway, I should find someone to raid. Tomorrow we're doing, like, Vapor and I are going to be doing some Dead by Daylight 2v8, so we're going to be killing a bunch of people together. The only thing is, I know queue times are gonna suck, so I've got to find something to do in between matches. Last time I had the Willy Wonka Experience script to read.
Oh my god.
Oh. Hex, Asterisk, and Spicy Your Life.
Okay. Odin is streaming. Actually, then again, it's like new story quest, so I should not raid.
So many options.
You should read that NK. I hear that she's amazing.
Braid yourself. She's my favorite.
Okay, let's raid Lexi.
She's my strong glow. Raids that NK.
Raids that NK.
Man, NK's my Scrunglow. If anyone ever saw my character as that, I would lose it.
And Kay's my Scrunglow.
That's
She's my Blorbo.
Scrunglow, my Blorbo. That's my streamer. Yeah, no problem. I'm glad people joined the stream. Anyway, yeah, I will be streaming tomorrow, doing that. Friday's going to be Buckshot Roulette multiplayer.
Oh, heck yeah! I didn't know there was a multiplayer.
It just came out, so I don't think I'm gonna stream it. I'll probably just be doing it on Alberio's channel because it's his anniversary. So
yeah,
I think he should get all the views. You know, he should get that. So I will have to link that. Anyway, let's start forward and back and forward and back.
Where are you streaming tomorrow?
Dead by Daylight, the 2v8 mode. They added new killers. I can be Deathslinger.
I can't wait until they add all the killers so you can just.
Can't wait till they add Bobby.
Yeah, Bobby's gonna be kind of a broken killer. I think he's just a giant child, and he's just
really
gonna
big.
like strangle you.